Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to be rude. My name is Jonathan.
How you get in my house?
Okay, I'll tell you, but you gotta promise not to get mad. I took your doorknob off.
Get out of my house!
I told you not to get mad. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to be rude. My name is Jonathan.
How you get in my house?
All right, everybody. Now that Zune's gone, we have decided to start the session.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
We are on episode 46. The door is open. But on last time, on episode 45, Sunset, the doors change. As they had just finished coming out of the feast, they found that the doors had changed and were notified very early in the morning by Thalia and the general that they were now glowing a gold off the front and was starting to emit this dark aura. This aura, they found out from a little bit of exploration a little bit later, that it was a aura of death itself. It wasn't a fog, it wasn't a magical darkness, they weren't able to fully get rid of it. But what they were able to do is set up a couple different strategies, as they had it 6 days at the time. They saw that also within the dome, it was a little bit more visible, but there was different things. There was different layers all combining. The Silent Realm, Hell Realm, the Spirit Realm, as ghosts and specters could be seen, as well as this blue-green color that seemed to kind of affect everything. Nep closes the dome that same day as the ice dome around the entire city. and they finalize the plans to protect Zoe. They do a little bit of planning. They get some outfitting with Silver Lady on the 30th, and all that tech gets set in place. They do a little bit of a demonstration of powers, make sure everybody's on the same page of anything they might have gotten, and they get to try them
45
out.
feet.
45 feet. But that is where we're going
50 feet.
to pick up. You see, the Motley Misfits are grouped by the doors, with a dropship nearby, as well as food and liquids that are sporadically brought to them throughout the day. There are heaters for the early part of the morning. It is summer, but it's still quite cold within the ice dome, as well as within the dome of death, cloud of death. They have places to sit, and as well as a large barricade made of celestial metal that creates a half dome of a force field as well. Currently, the sun is pre-risen, but can just barely be seen in the dark purples turning into oranges on the horizon. Not that you can tell from this that the horizon itself, as it's blocked by the cloud of death, but instead can see the shifting of the light entering the dome, as well as the direction of the shadows. Despite the cloud of death around you, you find yourselves among friends, the closest of friends of anyone in the world. The closeness was nothing to do but wait in each other's company, numbs much of the chill and whispering that the proximity of the doors create. We're going to go around to everyone, but before any RP starts, and share what everyone is feeling, what they're wearing, and what expressions we're seeing. But for fun, and to get a little rolling jitters out of the way, if I could have everybody roll an additional D100.
Uh-oh.
That just makes me more jittery.
I know, right?
Oh no!
Oh,
Let's
no.
go! Yo, Steiner, let's switch.
No. You know what? I'm gonna keep it.
Okay,
Damn.
such high
Steiner,
rolls.
let's switch.
4.
So, whoever
Oh,
rolled
baby.
the lowest, funny enough, gets to go first.
Yeah.
always goes first.
You got it, baby.
It's destiny. Oh my god.
No,
Of
that's
course,
about right.
it's me.
Of course it's you.
The one time I roll higher than everybody in initiative.
I always roll low. So, for me, I mean, it's a pretty simple look. It's just updated a little bit. He's still wearing his normal hero suit. He's just made some additions to his look. He's changed his hair up a little bit. It's not the
Ooh.
classic Ian hair anymore. It's
He's bald.
it's no. It's a lot shorter than it was though. It's pretty short on the sides and back, and it's longer on the top. But he dyed the part that's shorter, this dark purple, and then on the top he's got a more gold color on it. I don't know if that's signifying anything, but yeah. He's got like a little pattern going on his neck and down to his arms. It's more of it's similar to the patterns that Ashley has, but it's more of a, like, I think more hacking type of pattern.
Yeah, like a line and then a dot and then a circle, and then
Yeah.
like all connected, like in a
Yeah,
more geometric web, perhaps.
exactly. And then on the very back of his neck, kind of like in the middle of that pattern, there is an E4N
Gotcha.
written in completely black ink, it looks like. His hero suit itself, he decided that pretty much up to his elbows he's ripped off the sleeves because it looks better.
Okay.
But other than that, he's looking like he's got a more updated look. He's looking his best, but other than that, he's not looking too much different. In terms of how he's feeling, this is definitely a different version of Ian than we're used to. He's much more serious. His head is almost constantly on a swivel, just making sure where everyone is, exactly where they are, almost at all times.
Quite literally on a swivel.
And he's just always ready. Like when people for Motley Misfits who know him, like whenever he senses danger, he feels like that. I don't know, when he's on edge, like he'll kind of take a slightly different stance. He's definitely just been on that since the day started. Except even more so, he's definitely heightened right now in his readiness for the fight.
Gotcha. All right.
Woo!
Very good. Next up would be Arya.
So I drew it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna post it now.
You'll need to describe it though for the stream.
Okay.
At least a little
It's
bit.
this. Yeah, it's the same look that she always has had. However, there's the biggest change that she had is she now has retractable shoes that are metal.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
So she can not have to worry about putting on slippers or anything when she's not in her bird form, and she doesn't have to worry about ripping shoes off when she becomes a bird. But a lot other than that, there's a bunch of more just metal around like her outfit, looking all pink. She wanted to have pink metal, and so it's easier for Jeffrey to drag her around.
Big yoink.
Yeah, get yoinked. And cute little detail that she put up some of her hair to be in a little braid so it stays out of her face
Gotcha.
as much as she
We
can.
all had similar ideas of get the fucking hair out of the way.
Well, I say that, but there's a big old strand of hair that she still keeps. It's like, it's style. It's for
So she can chew on that part when she gets nervous.
yeah.
Very good.
But yeah, and how she's feeling. She's trying to keep a smile, still trying to be optimistic, but is very nervous and apprehensive now that they're finally on the day. And Ashley could probably, like, even if she's seeing her, still feel like the very fast beating heart that is.
I'm feeling a lot of them in this area. It's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel self-conscious.
She's mostly, to try and get her mind off of it, is trying to be optimistic and think about how everybody else's lives are going to improve and be better once this is all done. Like Ashley and Ian probably getting married, Steiner and Seamus probably getting married, just finally having a peaceful life past this is mostly what's on her mind.
Okay.
And also making Jeffrey happy.
Very good. All right.
Woo!
That will bring us over to Jeffrey.
Well, I'll go ahead and read out the description that I wrote a little previously.
Okay.
In preparation for battle, Jeffrey worked closely with Silver Lady to create a conglomerate of form and function to help himself in battle. Beginning with the undergarments, he now wears a sleek full-body carbon synthetic suit that allows for a contouring of his muscles and minimal tearing when shifting into his metal form hardened, as that increases his size and weight. This is colored his very iconic blue. He's not wearing his sweater. And crazy as that is.
The first time he's not wearing
His
a sweater.
iconic.
Transitioning to the outerwear, most prominently, he now sports a steel scale mail cape with couplings at the shoulders that allow it to detach whenever he needs it to. It weighs nearly 100 pounds and is attached to a newly crafted breastplate with less sharp edges than his current one to allow for more mobility around the arms and waist. On his waist is a new belt holster fixed with 20 living metal shards around in a ring because we found that those are very effective in combat. Finishing off with his accessories, he wears his iconic military brown boots, his dog tags, but also wears shin guards and van braces made of the same steel as his breastplate and cape. And under Arya's request to finish it off, he's included a traditional uniformed military beret in the same blue that matches his synthetic suit. All of this helps it make him easier to move with his magnetism, since before it was basically him moving himself with his chest plate.
He's just lifting himself up by his chest now because it's his whole body.
So now it's all over his body, and as a bonus, his new cape can act as a defensive tool for himself, and also as a metal shield that he can throw into an ally when needed. As for what he's feeling, he has a very stoic look on his face, arms crossed as he's looking at the doors. Very occasionally, he's glancing over to Arya to make sure that she's okay. A lot of negative thoughts keep protruding, and he's been trying to fight them off for a while. He knows that he's proud to be where he's at, and he certainly moved on from the guilt that he's built up over the years from his time in the military, but he can't necessarily shake the feeling that he was the wrong one to be doing this. He almost wonders if there would be somebody else more qualified, but here he is with the same people that he's been with for a very long time, and at the very least, he's not going to let them down.
Aww. Alright, very good. Next up is
We love
Ashley.
you too, Jeffrey.
Oh boy. Ashley also has some new gear on. Her suit is still similar to her previous skin tight suit because it's great for mobility. But this one is all black with just the softest of fades of red on the top of it, and the top is completely different now. It's more of wow, how to explain? I did not sketch it out because I was working on a bunch of other art. I'm so sorry, guys.
Okay.
It's a little bit collared, but it's open on her chest a bit and no sleeves at all. And this is intentional so that she can have
So it's
full
just like
use
a neck part,
completely of her arms,
a boob window, sort
like
of.
a vest. Yeah, kind of like a unzipped vest.
A
little
functional
bit,
boob
essentially.
window for her though, because she needs the skin space.
Yes. And a lot of it is covered in very similar tactical gear, things that everyone else is wearing, that I'm assuming Silver Lady would have helped provide for all of us. Just make sure we're good on battle. There's gonna be slits on the side that also all of the skin that's exposed on this is specifically all of her tattooed skin. But her arms are completely bare. It's just so that she can continue to snipe properly as well.
Mm-hmm.
Boots, instead of her, she's forgone her heels, and her hair is tied up into it's tied up tight into the back, and then from the ponytail down, it's all braided in a very long red braid.
Nice.
And she is distracting herself with listening to everyone else, especially their heartbeats and how everyone else is just as freaked. But you know, we're here to do a thing. We've planned as much as we can. She's just sticking by Ambrose, Ian, the other people that she has in her crew here. Scared
Wow,
and waiting.
she's so nervous she forgot our names.
Very nice.
No, it's just she's specifically with the trio, and everyone else is off doing their all cool things because
You're
she
with
can't
the
fucking fly,
Zoomers, and
Miss
we're on the boom.
Wings.
I'm sitting crisscross applesauce.
She's twiddling her thumbs, waiting for the doors to
Freaking
open. Like,
Zoomer.
la, 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 la.
Already devolved into fighting.
I'd like to imagine like Arya saw Ambrose sitting crisscross applesauce and was like, "Ooh, let me try it too."
Okay, yeah, let me
This
do
will
that.
help.
Seriously, you know, Ambrose is
I'm
really
gonna sit
tall.
in
I know,
solidarity
it's
with
so
Ambrose. All right. Speaking of Ambrose, he's up there.
Wow, what a transition.
What a transition. We're so good at this.
So, if people watching do not know what Ambrose's hero suit is, it's literally like just an orange toga.
Nothing?
So he's not wearing that.
No, he's not wearing the toga at all. He's naked. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
he's just going buck naked, just helicoptering into battle.
Good distraction.
Yeah.
Intimidation tactic.
I don't
No,
think he's gonna intimidate Thea. To be fair.
Assert dominance.
So he would have had a suit made with body armor, specifically different bits of metal within the armor itself, just so that Jeffrey can keep tabs on him if needed. He won't have a helmet on, but he will have his hair tied up into a bun behind him, just so it doesn't get into his face. If anybody knows what a Damascus Imperial suit is, it's sort of it's the body armor that riot police will wear. So it's something very similar to that. He'll also have an earpiece, but it will be like hanging off of his ear, facing away from it. So like on the lowest volume.
Gotcha.
And he will have a white armband on that signifies that he is a combat medic. He'll have like a little caduceus on it, so that in case people don't know that he is who he is, they can come to him.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, he won't have any gloves on, or if he does have gloves on, it's going to be fingerless gloves. But he probably wouldn't be wearing gloves. It's more signifying.
Bare armed. This is great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about all for what he's wearing. I mean, it's body armor, but how he's feeling, this is a lot bigger. Obviously, this is a lot bigger than anything that he's faced. A lot of his fights back in the past were just him and Ian. And then after that, he had just this small group of people, the Motley Misfits, that he had to watch over. But here, he has like hundreds of heroes that he needs to keep tabs on. And he is very, very on edge, very nervous about that. But more importantly, right now, what he is doing is he will be sitting in a meditative state, and he will be keeping very close tabs on the doors. Any sign that they're going to open, he'll point out. He's not going to be in that meditative state like the whole time. Obviously, I want to do some RP with some people before we go, but like every time he gets he'll take breaks, and then he'll go back and he'll like alternate with Enarugi. I don't know if he's doing that, but
I mean, would you want Edarugi there with you guys? Or would you want him somewhere else?
That's why when we all did the looking at each other's power stuff, those are the people who were having on that inner circle next to the door.
Okay. Gotcha.
So it's Leo and Arugi. The general's just so that he knows, because he's the one that's kind of marching
coordinating.
the tango.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of coordinating here.
But definitely it's Seamus, Leo, and Arugi, and the Motley Misfits.
Yeah, fair. Okay, I'll make sure he is marked to be there. But very good, Zune. I believe that will bring us over to Cortez.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Good thing I went now, because I had no idea we had to talk about how they were thinking, so I need a little more time to type that, which I did, thankfully.
Yay.
But yeah, I'm gonna read what I have. Cortez would not have changed his main attire, but he would have requested a brand new version of it with minor changes. He no longer has his balaclava, but he still has a hood, though it's not currently up. His sleeves will be rolled up slightly in order to give his robotic arms more freedom to release, his celestial or demonic energy. Athena's pins are now relocated near the top front of his collar in a somewhat V shape. He would have upgraded his sheath of his sword to where the hilt will remain on his belt even after it is drawn. A bit of weight can be seen on his right side of the jacket as he happens to carry the book that he used to read a lot. Cortez is standing next to Athena. He stares at the doors, his robotic eyes consistently shifting and zooming as he's being observant and taking in as much information as possible. His hand barely laying on the hilt of his sword as it's doing that waving, waiting motion.
Gotcha. I see.
Right now, the current mission is in front of him. But instead of solely focusing on the doors, he glances at the rest of the Motley Misfits, who is basically his new family, having faith that they will live through this.
Aww. You guys are gonna make me cry.
That will
We're
bring
gonna
us
die!
to. That's gonna bring us to Athena.
Oh boy. Athena is wearing her newest hero suit that she had with Silver Lady.
Yeah.
There's a few small things that I did with it. There's a few extra pieces of metal for Jeffrey's sake. But there are also some major differences that I made a last minute decision on.
Woo!
Athena cut her hair.
She's bald.
Athena cut her hair to shoulder length for one, safety for herself, so she's not pulled off in a different direction by her hair, but also so that she can have full capacity of being able to see without it whipping around her head. She is doing a half up, half down with it majorly in a ponytail, so that it's staying away from her face. She has sunglasses of sorts to make sure that nothing is blocking or no dust particles get into her eyes. And she is wearing Sophia's old police badge on her hilt. Athena has gone through a lot in this campaign, and a lot with the Motley Misfits. Some of it she doesn't even remember, but some of it she still holds dear to her heart. The moments that they saved her, the moments that she could do something for them. And it's all here. Everything led to this, whether she wanted it to or not. It is here. This is her family. And this is her hope. She is sitting there proud, yet slightly scared. Just a hint of it as she goes to hold Cortez's free hand for just a little bit before the doors open fully. She does, however, look to each person, remembering the small things through Sophia's memories and the things that she's gathered after that. And she is proud of where they all started and where they are now. That's it for Athena.
Very nice. All right. That leads us to our last one, but not least, Mop.
For how he looks, let's say I thought about Steinar last second, but as Steinar, he's not wearing anything tacky. It's more very conventional for the situation. He would probably ask Silver Lady to help out with that.
It's not tacky, it's tactical.
Tactical. No, but it's kind of like matching with his silver mop uniform, where the color is silver, kind of darker, mixed with like black as well, I guess. For Mop, it's nothing different. It's always been the silver Mop uniform. The only thing is that he's not wearing his helmet. He doesn't have it near him at all. Like doesn't need it anymore, I guess. The real thing is, like, I guess his body language and all that. Mop himself, you normally know him to be goofy and a nervous type. Tried to hide it in the early years, but showed more when he got more comfortable with both of his sides. He usually coped with it with being like joking around and goofing, doing dumb things in a fight. There's none of that. He's very still, calm, collected. His heartbeat is normal. It's like he's kind of shed all of that and is ready for whatever is at the doors. He's looking, almost never taking his eyes off the doors. So I'm trying to collect my words.
Okay.
He's not tense at all, though. It's like he's very comfortable with everybody around him, and everything that he was put through with everybody, the planning, the fighting, the suffering together has kind of made him realize that he needs to be ready for whatever comes next, I guess. He's not worried at all. Whatever happens, happens.
Oh, Mop.
You see that as the morning transpires a little bit, not a lot, but as the sun fully does rise, you see that right before the sun fully comes up to really take away any of that moonlight that was making its way through, there's almost a small beam of light that seems to come down over all of you. And then a little bit off to your left, you hear 3 footsteps, 3 pairs of footsteps. And Ambrose didn't hear them until everybody else turned. Ashley didn't sense them. It's partially because you see Margot, Nearth, and Mirren kind of just quietly walk up to Steinar. Kind of circle around behind him, put a hand on his shoulders, kind of give him a sad smile. They look at the doors with you for a moment as the sun rises.
Hello.
Hello, Mop. See Nearth kind of leans her head just kind of against your arm there, against your shoulder. We wanted to see you one more time, just in case.
Well, thank you. Unfortunately, I'm not very familiar with what we had gone through in the past. But, I'm sure it was something you told very close to your heart.
It's partially that, yeah. Many things we hold dear, but we never seem to hold you close enough. Might not make as much sense, but we always try to at least see you once off before whatever next adventure waits. That is not to say that you will fail in this battle. We do not know the outcome. But we wanted to make sure our bases were covered.
Yes. I'm ready for whatever comes next.
They kind of nod, look at the doors again. They kind of gather in just a little closer around you, almost like a group hug, before the sun fully rises, and as it finally does, they fade into nothing. As now the sun is fully up, a little bit later, you see Thalia, the general, Bravery, and Homefront are making their way over, with everybody but Thalia carrying what seems to be a container of food of some sort. You see that they kind of come over, and the general just goes, "Morning. They ain't open yet, huh?"
No.
Not yet.
That's good, I guess. Gives you time for breakfast. He puts down the couple containers with Bravery and Homefront, which seems to be a
Thanks.
hearty breakfast of fairly healthy materials, or like granola and eggs, and there are some like proteins and vegetables and nuts and grains and things like that. Not too much any greasy food or anything too fancy, but there are like a couple donuts and a couple toaster strudels, enough for everybody to have some.
Jeffrey would just take a granola bar and sort of look at the four of them.
Well, everything is in place, so now that we are all set, Silver Lady is doing some checks, of course, to make sure. But is there anything that you want to make changes-wise last minute?
I think I'm good.
I think we're all set here.
Yeah.
How's
Thank
everyone
you.
else around the city right now?
Some of them are fairly tense. Others are kind of excited in a way. I don't know if they still fully grasp what's happening somehow. It'll be
They
fine.
won't realize soon enough.
It'll hit them hard once the doors open. Thankfully, we've had Wrath running around for the past bit, scaring a few off.
A little bit. They got used to him, sort of.
Good. They'll be seeing far worse once these doors open. So.
And honestly, the most enthusiastic people are the war bands from Kokera. So it's a form of honor for them to do this.
If honor gets us closer to victory, then so be it.
We'll take it, you know.
Mm.
Is there anything else you all need before we head off?
Probably just a goodbye, in case.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say goodbye. You got this.
Break a leg, maybe.
Well, don't you need those?
A hug?
Yeah. I ain't saying goodbye.
He walks off a couple steps.
A hug?
Alright, bye. No, I'm just kidding.
You see,
I ain't saying goodbye. All right, bye.
you see the general does kind of go over to Arya, give her a big side hug, pick her up a little bit, and scratch the top of her head and mess up her hair.
Yeah. Oh. Okay,
We'll
that's
keep in touch. We'll let you know the minute we see anything.
We're in your comms, so if you need to
Thanks,
contact any of
General.
us as well as Silver Lady.
You see,
You guys stay safe.
you as well.
Look,
You see,
I'll see you on the other side.
yeah, they kind of all give hugs around as well for those that want them, and they eventually walk off.
We didn't get a goodbye, but we got. Close enough.
Well, is there anything that you would like to say amongst each other as the morning is starting to tick, tick, tick onwards?
Yeah, I mean, Jeffrey will sort of make his way over to Cortez at some point, and half eating into a granola bar, he'll sort of pipe up. You know, I really hope you don't die again, because that'll be like, what, 3 times?
Let us hope none of us die, period.
Isn't that technically number 4 with his rebirth thing? Maybe 5?
I don't know. It's hard to keep track. But
Ian, how many are you at?
I don't know.
He's
How
up
about we
to.
don't plan on bringing this fight into hell and let's not die. And again, for some of us.
What's on your mind, Cortez?
The mission.
The mission.
But a lot of other things as well.
For me, it's Waikiki, but
You know that
that's
place
sort of
doesn't
the end
exist,
goal.
right?
It does in my mind.
Tourist trap.
It's all that counts.
So you're still trying to plan for a
How you doing,
vacation.
Ash?
Vacationing after all of this does sound good.
Mm.
It's not too crazy, Jeffrey.
I can't hear anything. Hold on.
Are we going to go back to Kirana after this?
You liked Karana, Mup?
It was very nice over there.
Maybe we
They had
should
a-
all go to Quran. Once this is all over.
There is still going to be a lot of work to do after the doors.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
hear now.
We're
By the way-
definitely thinking a bit into the future, but it's only human of us, right?
You know, it is pretty crazy that our best line of defense against demons and who knows, maybe even a god, is just a bunch of regular old ass humans, kinda, sorta. Actually, no.
Oh,
Unless
no.
I think about it,
There's honestly like 2 humans, to be honest.
yeah, no, it's getting kind of weird.
Okay, we were born humans, though. Even the robots. I feel like a soul still counts, no? It was our
We'll
planet.
count it. It makes us
Our
sound
lives.
like the underdogs.
The word human comes from humanity.
That's
not
right.
Not the other way around.
I think we got loads of that.
You are some of the most human people I have ever met. I'll take that as a
Eric,
compliment.
You're also human.
I did not say I wasn't.
Okay.
I think the funny thing that we all forget sometimes is that even though we are humans, we've done incredible things. And I'm not saying this to give us a false sense of pride. I'm saying it because we have, as a team and individually.
I lifted a boat once.
It was pretty cool.
I
But
do
you-
find it extremely weird looking back. I think I was more of a robot back then than I am now.
A really cool thing to say, Cortez. We've all been through a lot, and it is weird looking back because I feel like we're not those people anymore. For better, in most cases.
Yeah, I'm not a coward.
Yeah.
Huh.
You're
used
the
to.
least cowardly person I know, Jeffrey.
Well, it took a lot of time for that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Are you? Hmm?
You go.
I used to think or do the Silver Maw just as a pastime for fun. After all that, so much has changed. It used to not be fun. I was having so much struggle with who I was. But now it's more enjoyable than ever. Being with all of you. I think I couldn't ask for a better found family.
I second that.
It
Me
means a
too.
lot, Mop. Thank you, all of you.
How are you doing, Ambrose?
It's just a lot to take in, you know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
See the doors kind of shake. The lights flare on them a little bit. And I want to say
Here's like-
these runes that are lights. You know, like baseball stadium lights?
Mm.
Put 10 of those next to each other, and that's one rune.
Oh shit.
They like flare. They get brighter for a second, and everybody pauses,
Mm-hmm. Just a watch.
and then nothing happens.
Tease.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, Ash,
Mm.
could you cut yourself real quick?
Say it again.
Can you cut yourself real quick?
She gives you a whole bloody hand.
I will take my thumb and just run it through the blood, and then just below my ear, like on my neck, I just wipe downwards, and I'm like, so you know where I'm at.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, probably a lot of us should do that, huh?
If you guys don't mind.
Oh, I faint when I see blood. Can't do it.
Oh, Seamus. I'm gonna press my thumb into the blood that's in my palm. I'm gonna start thumbprinting everyone, but I'll put 2 so they look like hearts.
Aw.
And I'm gonna put them on people's
Yay!
necks.
Put it on my beret.
See.
I'll put it on Jeffrey's beret.
Well, maybe you should.
What if you lose the beret then, dummy?
Well, if my skin turns to metal, then the blood disappears, because
Does the
that's what
inside
my
of your
clothes
mouth
do.
turn to metal?
Yeah.
Damn it. That probably wouldn't work anyway.
It's okay. I'll know where Jeffrey is for the most part.
Could you
At
put it
least
on
I'll
his
know where he
Dopex?
My
disappeared
mask?
into metal.
I mean, I was just, yeah, that'll work.
You see Leo, as you're kind of getting over to him, he just goes, kind of shakes his head.
I don't even. I'll kind of like look at him and I'm like, it's all right. Just because I know that I don't need to know where he is, anyways.
When Ashley gets over to Ian, he'll kind of stop her and just look at her.
I look at him.
She looks at me.
Give it.
Yeah, look at you.
He doesn't say anything, but there's a lot of emotion in his eyes.
Hmm.
Before he just pulls you into a kiss.
I give him a hug.
Ugh, get a room.
In the hug, I'll wrap my arms around his shoulders, And I'll place my whole hand on his neck to leave a handprint.
I'll
Love you.
Oh,
I love you more than anything.
I love you too, Ian. Nothing's gonna change that. Are you ready?
Yeah. We got this.
We got this. And she'll nod.
I'm gonna walk past Ian, and when I do, I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder, just sort of nod at him, and I'll leave a soul print on him for the beginning of the fight.
Oh my god, one side has a bloody handprint and the other one has a soul print! Yes!
How long does
Oh my
the
god,
soul
Jonas,
print
your look is
last?
completed.
I don't know. I'll.
It lasts 10 minutes or an hour. I mean, it's not like it's a pain for you to necessarily just redo it, but
Yeah.
keep in mind.
For flair, can we just keep it on until the fight starts?
And then the countdown starts when the fight starts.
Yeah.
It's not like it would be.
Thanks.
It's not like it'd be unplausible for him to like. Oh, the doors are opening really quickly. Here,
Yeah,
Let
re-up
me
it,
re-up
re-up it.
this. That was just for looks before.
Wait, it wasn't real.
It was dramatic effect.
All right.
Everybody's equipment working?
I think so.
It'd be unfortunate if my mop was not working.
I press on my earpiece. Test.
Your mop is definitely working, mop. Also,
Everybody heard
oh,
test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Copy.
We hear
Very
you.
good.
Okay.
Should have brought my
so it's
shotgun.
working.
As funny as that would be, I don't know how helpful a shotgun really would do.
Aesthetically, though,
Doom
looks ready for
intensifies.
war.
I don't really need one. She kind of like looks down at her badge on her side, then just kind of looks up again. I got everything I need.
So I don't say anything because that's so sweet.
Like, she definitely, like, right now, in my head, she looks like a motorcycle cop, and I'm okay with it.
Very good.
Nice.
But yeah, she's just sticking by Cortez for the most part right now. Just kind of making sure everyone's okay, like, listening to the conversations.
What time is it?
It's nearing 10 a.m. now.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's like 9:20 p.m.
So you see that as the sun does come up a little bit further into like the mid to early afternoon stages, you hear the now familiar gate of wrath coming up on all of you, slithering with the large hand, foot.
I'll let everyone know.
Ambrose
right
knew
before we
for
start
like
really hearing those sounds. Yeah,
5
Ambrose
minutes ago.
knew. But I'll let everyone know right beforehand, and then we start hearing the things, and it's like, oh yeah, there they are.
You see coming out of the darkness, which still, while more used to, it's still disorienting, having Wrath's multi-glowing eyes appear out of the darkness with Kari, yet again. But also you see holding on to Kari's hand and sticking kind of close to him, almost behind him, is Carla.
Ah, nice.
They kind of walk up to you. You just hear,
I give him all fist
What's
bumps.
up?
Hi.
Akari doesn't fist bump you back, but Carla does.
I do like I give him a little punch in the shoulder because I know he's not gonna fist bump me, but I'll fist bump Carla. How's it going?
Going pretty good. How's it going with all of you?
Oh, good. Nothing much happening here. Just a bit of a rumble from the door. And Ashley will kind of turn to the door and look up at it.
Maybe I should scare people a few more times just so they get used to me more than they already are. I'm kidding. But they have been getting used to me.
That's good.
I think.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
screamed today or yesterday, so.
That's progress,
Yeah.
I think.
Too much progress.
No, they'll see worse shit when these doors open. So it's helpful.
Speaking of the doors opening, do you want us here, or do you want us to stay at our posts?
Your posts are at the ring right before the other heroes can intervene if things get insane in here. It'd be
Yeah,
really
we're on the
useful
first
for you guys
line
to stay
coming
on that.
in.
Yeah.
I just want to be the first to fuck up Zach.
We don't need you pissing off Zach as the first thing.
I
We
know.
already told you this.
Understand, I guess.
You guys will know what to do and when to do it. I trust you.
Fine. I was told to let you know they'll bring over lunch in about an hour.
Thanks. You guys ate?
Enough.
You too,
Squint.
Carla? How you doing? I'll kind of squat down.
Kind of just like looks at the ground. You see that like her one eye is looking in one direction while one is looking at the doors the whole time. And it's like stretching like halfway up her head so it can see while looking down.
You-
I'm fine.
And Pam?
Doesn't say
How are you
anything.
doing?
You see the eye on the top of the head briefly flicks to look at you and then stretches back up the head again.
I mean it when I say you'll know what you need to do when you need to do it. I trust you as well.
Okay. Okay, tugs on Akari's arm a little bit, like shakes it and looks up at him. What? I stay with him. You're told not to. He looks at Ashley and just frowns.
Sorry. You're right next to us, though. So don't worry, even though I know it's really hard for you to do. Because you'll be able to be with us immediately. We're not far.
Okay. We'll talk to you whenever this actually opens.
Peace, bitches.
Sorry, just the thought of this disgusting creature going, these bitches.
Who said peace, bitches?
Oh, I thought he also said these bitches.
Yeah, he's very like growly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These bitches. That's cool.
I heard peace bitches, which arguably
That
is
was
much better.
also better. I kind of wave them off as they walk away.
Okay. They leave.
And we are unsure of when it's exactly going to open up, or
Just waiting.
We can take
Speaking of
bets.
which,
Ooh, yeah, actually.
What time do you think it's gonna open?
I'd like to use my meditative sense to see if I can sense anything about it opening and when, and if that doesn't work, then I'm finna trigger a vision.
Nothing with a meditative sense. You'll have to try to trigger a vision.
Okay. And which one is that? That's
It'll
like focused
open in
weave.
high noon.
Okay. What object, creature, or location?
The doors.
Okay.
Not okay, hold on. I shouldn't say the object of the doors, the location of the doors.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Can I roll a real life one?
Of course.
Hell yeah. Oh, now I have to figure out death grip dice. We're doing it.
Makes
boy.
sense.
Now's the chance. 13, not bad actually.
13.
Not bad.
Could have been
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
You see Ambrose sits there, and you see he starts to glow a little brighter as the doors glow a little brighter, and there's another. Ambrose's eyes go black. And Ambrose, you see that you just see a very bright light to the west. And then you see the doors start to shift, but that's all the vision it grants you. It's very hard to perceive the doors, it seems.
Okay. When I come to, I'm gonna stand up
Ross
and
staring at you.
I'm gonna go to Athena and be like, "Can you gesturing at the party?"
Shadan. She does it.
Everybody sees what you just
Athena
saw.
says, "Shut up."
Finish to everyone.
A light to the west. So
I don't know what that's
sunset?
about, but it's something that we should be aware of.
Yeah, it might just be showing us that it'll happen in the evening.
Either way.
We didn't think it happened midday. I don't know if they get to figure out when they'd want to do this, but starting it when the sun sets is tactical. Not trying to say it has to make sense, though. It could be telling us something different.
Do you think we're gonna have to set up tents?
It's not worth it. They'll just get broken by the time the doors open.
We can occupy any of the houses down here as well. The heroes in the second ring know that too. What if it doesn't happen today?
It will.
Are we sure?
Is there? So I know reading the aura.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to sort of read the aura in a way to see if it's like about to pop, or
I will say from reading the aura,
because I know it's going to be a lot of black, obviously everything is black.
everything goes black except for the party around you, with the exception of Monroe. Leo, he's also black in the black aura, so you can't see him. You see that the aura itself is no longer expanding, and it seemingly hasn't been for the beginning of the day. So it seems like whatever is about to happen is just basically in loading for whenever someone triggers the doors to open.
I'm gonna go kick it. Not really.
Don't touch the door. It's a bad.
I just realized the door is literally just you trying to load into Skyrim.
Yeah.
Long guys.
Oh, you're finally awake, traveler.
So, as the
Mm.
day starts to go on a little bit more, you eventually see Silver Lady come out of the darkness with a couple different AIs, robots that are following her, and they set down a bunch of food. Is
Thank
your
you.
lunch should be beneficial? I'm sure you're getting hungry, as you ate very early this morning.
Thank you.
Silver Lady, why
Yeah.
did your accent get thicker?
I do not know what you're talking about. I do not. Is this some sort of joke or something?
It's a pretty awful joke, Ashley. What is wrong with you? No, I'm kidding.
You assholes.
No,
Same character
that's
now.
pretty rude.
I've never had to know, bitch.
It's pretty rude.
Thanks, Silver Lady.
I'm
Does it get in
disappointed.
the way
in you.
of communications?
I'll start getting those
No.
foods.
Well, I wanted to do a last minute check to make sure everything is working. If you
Yes.
that is not how we test it, I
Oh.
you can enjoy your lunch, but I will ask you to put on the visor here and there. And she just kind of goes around, does some checks, makes everybody put the visors on, make sure they can see, based off of a couple different readings and things like that. All right. Is there anything else you need before I head back off to my post?
Not that I need anything, but how well do you think that wall is gonna hold up?
I'm more have it there for hopefully not having you get surprised by anything. That, if someone were to initially attack you immediately after the doors opening, hopefully this can at least take a blow or two.
Thank you again for everything you've done.
It is not just for me, it's for the entire world, no?
True.
And it's
Yeah, but the
really
world
selfless of you.
doesn't force you to work overtime.
No, but if I do not have the world, I cannot work at all.
It's a good way of looking at it.
Really good way of looking at it. Thanks,
Mhm.
Silver Lady.
Well, that's being said, is there any changes you wish to make? Any people moves? I know we have all of that for the most part set.
No, not that I can think of.
I'm good, thank you.
I think we're
Alright,
doing all right.
then I will be off.
Stay safe.
You as well. And she starts to leave. If there is nothing else said at this time. Oh, go ahead. Did you have something?
No, I'm just dying inside, man.
That's fair, that's fair.
You know,
Ian will go up to Ambrose.
He's gonna go kiss Ambrose too?
I love you.
bro, man.
He says that to every one member of the party.
Ambrose,
In terms of most
all
love
this
to least
time,
love.
There's something I want
it's
to
always
say.
been you.
You probably already knew it though.
No, I mean,
Told me this
When
whole
did you get an
time.
Yeah, why
accent?
did Ian go British?
She's just.
Ian went slightly British.
It's for dramatic effect.
Dramatic
I
posh.
was just higher pitch for dramatic effect.
Noemi, what are you doing here?
No accent.
Then he
no
would just
accent.
faint on the spot.
What do you mean? I came through the door.
Oh no, it's the wrong door!
What
It's the,
door?
it's the crossover door.
Oh god!
Ah, damn it. I knew the
That
order should have
happened
been
Monday,
black.
D&D
The order should have
walks
been
out of
white.
the door.
No, they're the only one that doesn't. It's Mystical Branch and Circus that walk out of it, as well as Lost Legacy.
Runner says,
Wanna buy
Oh
some
no,
ice?
this
I
wasn't the
have
door,
some
guys.
ice
Yeah,
for
go
sale.
back, go back.
I am
Anyone want some
Mystical
ice?
Branch.
Rylan, I
Get him
don't
outta
think
here.
that this is where we're supposed to be.
Great
sorry,
price, great
Hold
price.
on, I
Nice.
Say
just strike me by
crossover?
the neck.
Oh, guys, you guys got this. Good luck.
Does anybody want to buy anything?
The other door's just frozen over.
The other door is just slightly behind the other door.
This is where the crossover is.
The other door is just slightly behind the other one, and nobody sees it.
opened the wrong portal.
Oh man, that
Am I allowed to
exploded
now?
into chaos.
All right.
This is what you get,
supposed to
Jonas, for
kick
having
this door.
Ian approach me.
All right.
Oh, you're
So
approaching me.
to clear
Sam, I don't
comms.
know if I was supposed to kick.
To clear comms, Ian looks at Ambrose.
So he approaches Ambrose and he kind of puts a hand on his shoulder and would hopefully get a few steps of space, but he just kind of looks over a little bit and says, I need you to be okay, alright?
Same goes for you.
It
You're the
started
reason I'm here today.
it started with just us, and I don't care what happens at the end of this. I need you to be okay after this.
I will. I will.
And then he'll pull Ambrose into a hug.
He'll reciprocate said hug.
Aww.
Seeing them a bit from the distance, Ashley will kind of chime out. Hey, Ian, or Cortez, I guess, too. You guys mind letting us know how the rest of the world's taking this right now?
I can look up something.
What do
And
we
I
get,
traversed the
Mr.
internet.
DM?
As you both look up the internet, you find the internet, and then on the internet you find
Hell yeah.
We were
you see-
gonna let that slide.
I know.
Colin. We were gonna.
I know.
Yeah, but
Regardless.
Cullen's not gonna let it slide.
No, yeah, that was really poor wording. But
I
regardless,
didn't want to let it slide, but he was DMing, so I didn't want to interrupt.
so I interrupted myself. Got it. You see that there have been national broadcasts of like the dome, what is, you know, like that has kind of covered it, as well as the ice dome, the cloud of death. There's been like some reports and like public statements by Thalia, the general, Carrie Montana, and there's been like official like news broadcastings like saying what is happening and things like that. But they are not saying anything more at this time. They're just kind of monitoring it and letting the rest of the world know more on a private scale than a public scale.
Got it.
So does the public not know from the other countries?
They know that this is happening, but they don't know. They're not getting live updates like the rest
Yeah.
of the world leaders and hero
Gotcha.
organizations.
Also, as a side note, I've stated this before, but I'm gonna restate it. Ian will be filming everything
Yeah.
that happens during these
Yes.
tours.
Mm-hmm.
This is very vital and necessary.
Okay.
And if Cortez wanted to as well, he absolutely could, because it'll give
I
us
need
the
the
upper hand
content
on
later, you
stuff
know what I'm
that
saying?
we.
Yeah, he needs to.
It'll also
and-
just give us the upper hand to look back on little things if we need to recoup and figure out some plans here.
Yeah, Ian hasn't posted on his
It's like
YouTube
having a
channel
good
in like 5
surveillance.
months. Okay, he's been busy.
He's been busy.
I imagine he's been trying to make like
Update
something.
vlogs. Apology
He
videos
probably
for
just
not.
vlogs while he's on
YouTube
patrol.
Shorts.
Oh, those
I
got shut down.
stayed in the Doors of Death ice dome for a week challenge, not clickbait.
No.
I imagine the video he's gonna post is his
Gone
apology
wrong.
video compilation, which is all the like 30-second clips that he's had. He's like, so I know it's been a while. Shit, hang on, gotta go.
That's very good, actually.
Eventually, he gave up and just started recording one word at a time, and then editing them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So I guess to answer Ashley's question, it would appear that everything is being shown, at least what they can see from the outside. Any specific details has not been revealed to the public yet.
Got it. That's good.
In a way, I guess this is just an interesting way to unite the world.
The world.
Before we transition,
mhm.
Jeffrey is going to walk over to Arya and sort of extend his hand to hers.
I take it. Hi.
Hey, you know, I'm really not great at this, but, you know, I love you so much. It, really sucks that we have to do this.
I love you too. And yeah, it does really stink, but I mean, we're together.
I feel guilty. I know what I said about our marriage, but I do love you, and I'll always love you. And so, you gotta promise me something.
Okay.
I've heard you talking to herself. And I'm not gonna out you here, but don't get desperate. He's gonna look right into her eyes. You know what I'm talking about. I know what you can do. And I mean it. Don't.
Then you promise me something.
What's that?
I know that you've been doing, that you are a lot better. And you've grown so much. And it's just honestly amazing seeing all of that. If something happens to me, please just keep living. For me.
She takes a long time. And then just nods.
And then she'll also nod. Then, okay. Then I will uphold my promise if you uphold yours.
Sounds like a deal.
And then promise me one other thing.
Oh, go ahead.
She's like, and then promise me one more thing.
Huh.
We will actually get married when this is all over.
Yeah, that's a given. You don't have to worry about that. I'll kiss her on the forehead.
I will kiss him on the way out.
Oh, now.
All right. That cute moment as well.
My heart.
Yeah, fuck you.
You see, you feel some heartbeats or hear some footsteps at various times until you see Moon Calling kind of step through the darkness, standing with her staff.
I would tell them it's Moon Calling walking up. And I look at Ambrose to confirm the steps that he's hearing prior to her coming up.
I mean, he doesn't memorize people's footsteps. The only people he
It's
would
more
know
of
is
a-
if it's like
Yeah.
Jeffrey or Arya, like very obvious.
The look she gave you was,
footprints.
I'm gonna look at the only other person that would know someone's approaching, and then let them know who's approaching, because it's not. It's a person who has a heartbeat rather than a person who doesn't have
is
a
able to
heartbeat.
sense 2 people walking up. Ambrose is able to hear 5.
So I'll say, when they're 500 miles out, or 500 whatever's out, oh, it's Moon Calling, and who's the second person?
Medusa.
It's Moon Calling and Medusa,
They
and
all
then
have
I'll look
very-
at Ambrose.
Ambrose just hears 5 very light sets of footsteps.
There's a few more.
I'll nod.
You see coming out of the darkness is Moon Calling, followed by Medusa, Lydens and Diz, and a decent bit behind them is Solemn as well.
About. Oh, whatever the fuck Solid and Ambrose
Oh
are.
yeah, here. Give me a sec to write something down.
This is good. I'll greet him.
Hi, Medusa!
I'll wave as they come on. Over here. Hey, guys. I'll
I
say through the
open my
fog.
arms for a hug.
Medusa comes over, and she kind of crosses her arms deliberately in front of you.
Ah.
She's in a no hugging phase.
What about a head pat phase?
No.
What about a fist bump? And I'll hold up my fist.
She punches it really hard, which doesn't really hurt
Very
Ashley, but it's enough to
good.
be like, that kind of was a little way too hard.
Oh.
I'll say very good.
Please don't encourage her. Hugs are nice. And she says she reaches behind her and picks Medusa up and spins her around.
Let go!
She gets put
Can
back
I
down.
join? Like for that
No.
one split second?
You need to roll an athletics to see if you can hold on to her.
Do I get advantage because it's I'm
Because
holding
Moon Calling
Moon
was
Calling?
Moon Calling was letting go.
Shit! Alright, fuck it. Yeah!
Oh, not bad.
You see that you try to grab her. She grabs your arms, pushes them apart just enough to flip over your shoulders in a front flip and land behind you.
Damn.
Aw.
Reminder that she is, I believe, 10 now.
You guys have been training then? Why are you so scared, Medusa?
I'm not scared. Hugs are stupid.
They're
Hugs are
not stupid.
Yeah, huh?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh?
She sticks her
If
tongue
they
out.
were
Thank God.
stupid, then why
Thank
would
you.
the cool kid like it as I go to hug Ash?
I'll give her a hug. Hugs are
She
nice.
seems-
You never
she
know when
She seems to
when
be having
you'll
a
never
hard
be able to
time
hug them again.
arguing against this.
I'll repeat myself. She'll kind of nod in the hug. Yeah, hugs are very nice. You never know when's the last time you'll get to hug them
Jeffrey
again.
doesn't hug people.
Jeffrey
I immediately
hugs
go.
people.
I
Oh my god! I'm
immediately
gonna
go.
follow Arya. I'm gonna hug Jeffrey.
No, even better, I'm gonna kind of wrap my whole body around him and then just give him pepper him with kisses all over his face.
I'm just giving him
Be
a
like,
good
"Oh, yeah?"
casual side hug.
I know, yeah, yours is
The
fair.
entire
I'm more
time he's
biased.
trying to play it out like he's tough, but he can't help but crack a smile on the side.
She kind of frowns and is like,
What about Cortez? He doesn't like him.
Bet. Go, come here, Cortez.
Athena, do your thing.
Yeah, I was gonna
Cortez
say
takes a
I look at
step back.
Cortez, but then I immediately look at Athena. Athena, help us out. Come on.
Athena looks to Medusa, holds up the fact that she's holding Cortez's hand, and goes,
Aw.
"You do realize I hug him consistently when no one's
You
looking?"
don't count.
Yay!
And it's when no one's
I'm-
looking. Also doesn't count.
I'm
does
going
count.
to fly up and hug this man.
I dodge.
Athletics versus acrobatics.
I get yoinked.
Oh wait,
She's not let it go, dude.
wait,
She
who's
doesn't
rolling
let go.
what?
Your athletics.
Or do we get
You can roll
my
either.
athletics?
Because that's a grapple check.
Oh,
All right, Athena, can you give Arya precog?
there's no
It doesn't
point.
matter. You see
That was a
Arya tries and
19!
Cortez just bends at the ankle and just flies over.
You've been with me for 5 years and you still don't like hugs.
Some
Everyone
people just
does
don't
have
like
their
hugs.
preferences.
Athena
Wait,
is going to
What did
let
Cortez
go.
say?
Everybody has their preferences.
Got it. Okay, go for it, Athena.
Athena's gonna walk over to Medusa and kneel down in front of her. Yes, not everyone likes hugs. But in a situation like this, it's good to have one just in case.
Mm-mm.
Okay? She'll stand up and kind of pat her head before walking over to Cortez and
As you-
actually hugging
as You
him.
pat her head, her whole head, which kind of looked a little bit like thick dreads, kind of recoils and goes. One tries to bite at your finger, which misses, fortunately. But you see her
Medusa.
snake-like hair is actually like a little pixie cut at this point.
Aw.
Medusa,
Hmm.
at least answer me this then. Was the last hug you got a really, really good hug?
Maybe.
If it was, just keep remembering that hug. Things might get really scary out here, and there might be a moment that you'll want to hug so much and you might not be able to get one again. So just keep that thought in mind.
That's why I don't want hugs. Because if
Okay.
they're really good hugs, then I can't have them again. I never want to know what a good hug is.
Oh,
Sometimes explaining it like that is better than trying to hide it.
A really good job using your words.
mhm. Then how about this? And I'm gonna kneel down in front of her and hold up my pinky. When this is all over and we both of us will see each other again, then we can have a hug.
A really, really good one.
A
like
really,
a victory
really good one.
prize.
Yeah.
Kind of just nods very slightly. And Colleen kind of kneels down next to her to be more at her height. Just doesn't hug or make any signs of affection, just sits there next to her for a little bit. In the meantime, Solemn has kind of moved around to be on the other side to be over by Ambrose a little bit more and just says very quietly that only Ambrose can hear it really. And
Especially in this
hear,
fog.
You just hear, how has it been?
Sorry, what'd he say?
How has it been?
The doors?
Yeah.
They're no longer growing. They're stationary, waiting to be opened.
Yeah. I could feel that part. You alright?
I'm as good as I can be in the situation. How are you?
I'm fine. Just having a hard time thinking what can be worse than our shades.
Well, we're about to find out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder and I'll look him in the eye and I'll say, no matter what happens today, you keep them safe. Gesturing over at like Moon Calling and Medusa as they're like doing all that hug shenanigans.
I will. I'll try.
All right.
He gives you a hug.
I'll hug him back.
Yes.
He steps away. And you see at this point, Windcalling just kind of stands back up. All right, is there anything that you all need before we all head back?
Mm-mm. I'm good, thank you.
All right. All of you are going to do amazing. I know it. She goes around and gives everybody a hug.
Yes!
Like Zindas are present, but they don't move to make hugs. But they don't decline any hugs either.
Come here, boys. Y'all getting some.
And then they eventually head away.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to offer Solemn a hug, would he accept or no?
He would.
He's getting a
Okay. Time starts to go on, and it's starting to push into early evening at this point.
No.
How often are the doors moving now?
It's only been
Like,
those
or making like the.
It's only been those 2 times that I've made verbal noises for.
Okay.
And one of them was because of me.
That one was mine.
Ooh, third one.
Around 5 o'clock or so. As you see you see the general comes back by himself with and a couple other like AI robots, and they just bring you your dinner. He doesn't stay long unless you wanted to talk with him.
I would like to talk with him.
Okay.
Jeffrey will sort of just palm an MRE, and he'll put it back in the box and look up at the general and see what he's looking at.
I see he was kind of focused on closing the food container. And he kind of notices you looking at him, and he just looks at you. What's up?
Usually I don't try to get sappy, but man, it's been bugging me. I don't think I've ever asked, because it was just always there. Why do you keep fighting?
I got nothing better to do.
You know?
General's so
Come on.
cool.
I know what you're saying, but I mean, talk to me.
I just did. I'm not one to lie, Jeffrey. I don't got anything better to do. Until I do, keep fighting.
Have you tried stamp collecting?
Does he actually say that?
No, I'm in mob form. That was me.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of things to do that a lot of people would say would be better. You could solve world hunger. You know.
I'm not smart enough to do that, Jeffrey. Nor patient enough.
General, even when you were raising the others, you thought the same thing too?
Yeah,
Keep fighting?
that was my job at that point. If I wasn't doing hero work, I was in the military. Well, I guess my real hobby is helping people.
I like that answer better.
Mm-hmm.
So when I retire, after the doors, you can find that I'll be helping somebody somewhere.
Thanks.
Not we think any less.
Enjoy your dinners. Contact me if you need me.
He's just too cool. I'm gonna say that to all the rest of them.
He really is.
I would say I want to be like him, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna fucking retire and go on a beach somewhere. I don't want to fucking do this until I'm 100. I already feel old.
Athena looks a little distracted.
Yeah, I'm distracted with Athena hearing the doors again. It's like hard to have a good moment.
Oh no.
Shit.
All right.
Ashley Ashley absolutely stands up with that one.
Athena's grabbing Cortez's hand.
You see the doors.
tight.
There's like a glow.
I grabbed Jeffrey's arm.
From the seam between them now. A white light.
There's your light.
Guys.
And then 5 minutes go by and nothing happens.
Almost time.
Alright, eat up quick and get into positions.
Stay vigilant.
I go straight into position.
I will watch.
What? Bitch.
You see out of the darkness, almost forgetting he has been there the whole time, Leo says, "One thing I just noticed.
Yeah?
I can't be invisible in here."
Don't mention that right now! Really? The whole day!
He hasn't tried to go invisible until just now.
Oh yeah.
Ashley
You know,
actually
fair
screams
enough.
that.
I'm so I really want to. No, she won't scream it, but she'll grit between her teeth and she'll say, "You're mentioning that now?"
I just found out.
What if you get up higher?
It's within the dome. All the layers are merged, and apparently some invisibility that I use is on that layer too.
Will this affect your speed?
No,
Then the plan doesn't change.
I'm still just as fast. People will be able to see me, but that probably means no one else can be invisible either.
Probably should let others know then.
I want to try to turn invisible with my robotic
I
stuff.
immediately look at
You see he flashes a brighter color, but you can still see him.
Oh.
There it is.
All cards on the table then.
Let him know.
What if I adaptive form in the same color, like blending in? Camouflage, not invisibility.
It's very hard to do because the mist around the doors is always shifting, and the mist behind you in every other direction is also shifting. So if Ian's standing in the darkness,
I'm
sure.
a world class wall man. I turn into
you
a wall
you can't
daily.
quite keep up with it because it's moving so often.
Shit. I was
It helps,
world-class
but
wall man.
well, these aren't walls.
I'm not really planning to be invisible,
Okay, all
so
right,
it doesn't
it's
matter.
fine. Jeffrey's right. The plan doesn't change. Use your speed to your advantage.
You don't
and
need
let
to
the
tell me
others
how to
know
fight.
who.
I'll be fine.
Let the others know that they'll need to keep stealth. And if they're quick enough for it, then be quick on their feet. But they can't rely on those things anymore.
I'll tell them.
I will relay said information in the earpiece, so the higher ups can know, so they can distribute it to everyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the general? Wasn't he just here?
This is why we have earpiece.
So, as that happens, you see the door begins to bang fairly consistently.
Uh-oh.
It's probably like maybe 5 or 6 times every 10 minutes. It doesn't open. It hasn't opened. Until
Just keep watching it.
see a beam of light appear a little bit in front of you, in between you and the doors. And you see Khalil and Orpheal appear.
Oh.
Khalil turns and looks at
Hi.
the doors. Orpheal kind of looks over their shoulder.
I wasn't expecting
They're like
you.
near us?
Yeah, they walk towards you.
Okay,
They were
cool,
just like
just
a
wanted to
little
make
bit away
sure.
from you, but in between you and the doors. Are you prepared?
Stand up and I give a bow. As much as we can be.
As prepared as we can be, yes.
Yes.
Good. You're going to need to be ready. If you don't win, fate of the earth is gone.
To be fair, if we don't win, it won't be our problem anymore.
No, it will be our
Well,
problem.
We'll have a different problem.
It won't be very pretty.
All right, well, we're doing the best that we can, so if it doesn't work, you'll know what you're up against.
What
Good luck.
Khalil means to say is, be ready, and we assume you're going to do great.
Thank you.
That's not what I said at all, but fine.
I can still rely on your power, correct?
Yep. Yeah, you can.
Then that's all I need.
And we still got this, right, Orpheus?
Yes. He says, like, looking at the door.
I think we're...
Is Orfeo just me?
Oh, shit. Are you an anxious being all the time? Then yes.
I feel like the majority of us here are anxious beings all the time.
Yeah. I'm gonna give Orpheus a hug.
Orpheus will give you a hug.
Yes!
All right. We're counting on you.
I'm gonna look at everyone and I'm gonna say, did they just come down here as the only way that they could tell us this thing's gonna open soon?
Probably.
I think it's a hint, yeah.
I'm gonna step forward, I guess, sort of positioning myself between Mop and Jeffrey.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna inhale impossibly long, and then exhale, and then open my eyes and just prepare myself.
Very good.
Ready to fly? I believe Ian was flying with me in the position.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cortez can also fly with you guys.
Yeah, you can also be added. Do you want to...
I immediately take position next to Athena.
Okay.
Stepping a bit in front of her, but not too much.
Cortez, did you want to fly with us?
Where exactly? Like, is how far are you guys flying away?
Just around.
Yeah.
Yeah, up and around.
We're
Basically,
staying
we're
in that-
circling the
in-
door.
If the doors are, let's say, in the middle of an open street, say a corner street, then we're just staying in that corner street area, but we're all taking our positions there, and some people just need to be higher than others.
Right.
I'll be fine. I'll be prepared for a flank. And I'm gonna move, like, to the opposite side where the party is.
Before he leaves, Athena is going to give him a quick kiss. And kind of like a look, like she normally would.
You stay safe as well.
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
See.
Cortez, if you could roll me a stealth check, please.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
Pretty good.
Very nice.
50 is pretty good. You see.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
It's happening, boys!
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You see, with the weight of 2 skyscrapers being forcibly pushed to the side, the doors swing open. One of the doors swings into a nearby building with a resounding crash as rubble falls harmlessly to the ground. There's an anxious silence, an increase of whispering. Then a single bright white light appears within the dark abyss of the doorways. As this is happening, the sun dips into the west, then stops entirely. almost reminding you all of the sunset that is forever present in hell.
Oh no.
Oh, that's so good.
No.
However,
Stop the world.
However,
Ambrose's thing.
However, the sun doesn't stay on the west as it begins to finish opening the doors. You see, light and color seems to bend in shape and not quite make sense. Shadows begin to get darker and the whispering turns into a screaming as that white light gets closer until, all of a sudden, the sunset is now on the east, exactly matching that of hell. You see, there's not just one light, no. In fact, there are two lights. Two lights coming closer and closer, getting larger. As it gets larger, a bouncing red light appears under the white ones, in a less intense color. The figure continues to speak closer, carried on two massive red leathery wings. The figure then levels out and swoops upwards. The sound of whispering rises as he does, as if the whispers were clinging to him. Let me show you what you see.
Oh, we are so not ready.
Show us the boy.
Oh my god.
That's so good.
That's right. We gotta have
Alright,
a.
open in browser, zoom in.
I know, right?
This
Saving
man
us
ain't got
treatment.
no schlong.
He don't got no rock under him. Where's the rock? I'm just kidding.
The motley misfits see Zack about 400 feet above the ground, about the middle point of the doors. He looks down at all of you. His face curls into a cruel smile. What a nice welcome party. And that's where we'll take a break.
Oh
No,
my
Yeah.
God!
Can we be done?
No.
It's okay, it's okay, it's
Can we
okay.
be
He's
done?
an asshole and he
No.
sucks, but we have to talk with him. We gotta talk with him.
We do gotta talk
Enjoy the
with
break.
him.
We'll be back in just a bit.
It's fine.
My bad.
He's a
I didn't mean
wanna
to
do
ask.
it.
Guys, keep your cool.
My name is Jonathan.
Don't make a law.
Are you
Okay,
from
but
my
like
house?
out
Okay,
of
I'll
character
tell you, but
me
you gotta promise not to
kind
do
of
it.
hopes we get into a scuffle and then we
Hey,
talk,
listen,
you know,
Maya.
Bye.
He's actually a prick and he's a piece of stupid little doo-doo, but
He's a stupid doo-doo head, but we gotta persuade the stupid doo-doo head.
Also,
Guys,
the
Yeah.
fire
I'm
name
so
is
deep
Fuck.
in the wrong door.
I mean, me personally, I don't think talking to Zach is gonna work. I think we're gonna be like, hey Zach, you should help us kit, and then he's gonna try
and
and
then
kill
he's
us.
gonna and then listen, we can scuffle and then I'll get to him because I know how to get to Desire.
The quickest way to get to a Desire Demon's heart. Hey, do you want to kill Thea?
Listen, it's
Hey, you wanna
it's
cause
the
some
only thing we got going
chaos?
for us here. Exactly. The only thing we got going for us here is the fact that someone is out chaosing him, and he is not gonna let that slide. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Anyways, now seems good time for me to get a cookie and then probably
go
shit
get it.
myself in the
Yes.
bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yes, yes. Go potty, guys.
I'm
going
going
to
to
also
also grab a cookie.
Go eat.
I
know,
will
I'm
be
gonna go
back.
get some
I'm not gonna
curry.
grab a cookie.
Because I made curry for the last night of Super D&D Season 5 because there's none better.
I think I'm just gonna grab a drink. I'll be back.
Maybe therapy, cat. I'm gonna be back. I need therapy. Wait, Steiner.
Yeah.
How do you feel? How do you feel about what I
About?
sent you?
Oh, I love it. Great.
Thank you. I worked hard. Yeah. I'm gonna get therapy, cat.
Cat! Come here, gorgeous.
That's not how you hold your ass.
I know, but you just gave him to me with the wrong position.
should have seen him. He tried to hop up from the chair onto the top thing, and he just completely whiffed it. And he like grabbed on, and he's like, I went down and picked him.
Are you muted?
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
Should
we
we
can
keep
hear
our
everything.
entire cat discussion?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just realized it's really good that we just have Zach that came out so far, because again, all of us are pretty in agreement of who's getting the hand on sight the minute we see him. And so I'm actually very happy that hopefully he'll get a quick moment here of being like, just gotta talk to this bitch before we all get very angry.
Bull.
Whoa.
Not Australia. That's Zach's new voice now. Johnny Bravo ass.
Suits him more. Suits him more.
Imagine if that was his voice the entire time.
Bro, he would be like, we would want to make friends. Oh, at least me. I would want to make friends with him.
Hi, what's the Molly Misfits doing out here? A big old welcome party.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, I would have been here earlier. Stopped for tacos.
Aren't you
also
just the
ate them
coolest
and
cats in
disposed of
town?
them.
Wait a minute.
I mean, we are.
Who's this?
You know who this is. You
I've
been told my sarcasm
No
doesn't really
way, I never
translate
interview
well.
with this man.
You know who this person is, the brand.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
God dang it.
Was this Brandon good
Your
back
shoes
then?
on
Probably
top.
why you don't do the voice.
Always been good.
No, I don't. They're not.
Epitome of stupid. There's no.
Damn.
You know who this is.
God
It
dang
is
it.
3 letters. You know who this is. He's everywhere. You cannot avoid knowing who this is.
Hey,
Sorry.
Velcro straps on my shoes.
Caroline Steiner, as a silver mop, has the same Velcro silver shoes you have.
You could probably be a dog or a cat and know who this is.
Dogs and cats probably have E4N plushies.
Probably.
Ding, 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 ding.
I've been trying my best not to respond in humor.
It's hard sometimes,
Yeah.
especially when it's tense.
No time for that, mop. Get the frick out of here with your dumb jokes.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Doors are open.
Oh, thanks for letting me know.
was the noise it made when it opened. Instead of it just
Asa? I like the ball of fire. You got real gremlin over that.
Maggie's a gremlin. He's just,
I mean, yeah.
he's just slightly bigger than most gremlins.
He no thick gremlin.
I guess if you consider Kabuto's height gremlin enough, then he's the same height.
I mean, she's a gremlin. Where is that? There it is. Ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Up your eyes, get out of bed. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. He's gone where the goblins go below. Babies. Imagine that's the song we sing when we kill Thea.
The witch is dead.
Then you gotta kill the other wicked witch.
Ding dong. Oh shit.
That's what it implies, right? They
Yeah.
sing that song when they killed one witch. By accident. I have to kill the other wicked witch. Five minutes on the cack.
Suck my dick. Sorry. Wasn't called for.
He's pulling his cock out!
Thank you. No. Thank you.
You didn't get me.
I think I heard a little bit of something before you caught yourself.
It's so loud.
What was that first noise? That's what caught me off guard.
Oh, it's called brain fart. I think it's technically Patrick, and they edited the fart sound to it.
I freaking love that. I hate it. Oh, that just made me start crying. No.
It seems like I got a Discord message, but where?
See, when he was like, I should have brought my shotgun.
Yeah. Nope. Nope.
There we go.
It's just how many fart sounds does it take before Moogles cracks?
Alright,
The farmer's button too.
I got a combo ready.
What the dog doing?
Well,
Keep it a bit faster.
Nope.
Okay.
No one has too much power.
It's just sad, like, how redundantly stupid I laugh at farts.
You know? As long as it makes you happy.
But it's so stupid, it's a fart. You're gonna make me not laugh at fart jokes after this campaign.
There you go. Well, we're gonna go on.
That will
break
be the
for a
real
while.
one.
I trained Kate to be less OCD by making everything not OCD worthy in front of her for a while. She said it actually worked. It was
Also, I was
annoying as
there.
hell. Well, we were growing up. I think around the time she was like 7 or 8 is when she really started doing it noticeably.
Yeah. When in doubt, just annotate.
Can't do that anymore. She's my boss.
L. Imagine not being able to know your boss.
I mean, I can't.
Wait,
No problem.
she's your boss?
Yeah, she's basically like the trainer for the company we're all working for.
Mm.
Since I've only been there like 5 months now. He's been training me.
Behind me not. Do you like that company a lot better?
I mean, they pay me properly is the thing. If I was getting paid more at soccer shots, I'd actually absolutely work it for longer. It's just I wasn't making enough money.
Mm.
Time. You know what
Here's
that
that.
means?
Here's that.
time. Coming at you live from Arbale City. The doors of death have just opened and Zach has come out. We're gonna see how the Motley Misfits deal with the opposition today. We have an exclusive interview with Zach. Zach, how are you feeling today?
Good.
Alright, great interview. We're gonna see how this gets underway in just a few minutes after a quick word from our sponsors.
Is this something planned?
Hey, it's me, Vinny. Come
No.
down to my store. I'll buy you some shit.
It was not planned at all, but I was gonna let Gross keep going until he either ended or fucked up. And he didn't
I
fuck at
hope
all.
you know
Press
I
it.
maxed out my volume, and Kier walked out of the bathroom to that.
That's my summoning
hearing
music
that
to
through
get
my
everybody back
headset.
in here.
It almost
Well, I
sounded pre-recorded.
It did. It was really good.
You know, when Jonas said, "It's time," I thought that you had, like, recorded it and put it on soundboard because it's, like, such a good sound.
It was very good.
Time. It's
I have-
time.
I have cookies, and then I also have cookie cereal.
Nice.
Oh.
So I got so many cookies.
If Steiner didn't pop up his video, I was gonna just go.
I love refrigerators.
Because that's actually a commercial.
Oh my bad, I didn't mean to be rude.
I
Sorry,
love
my name is
refrigerators.
Jonathan.
Great.
Okay, I'll tell you, but
I
you
had
gotta
it.
promise not to get mad.
I had ice cream
I
at the
took
start
your
of
doorknob
session,
off.
and I was like, all right, don't eat all the ice cream. And then I was getting invested, and I was just, and then suddenly the ice cream was just gone, and I don't know where it went.
I should have gotten ice cream.
No.
I have an
Oh, well.
almost
You'll end up
all-eaten
like me.
cake in front of me.
See,
you'll
it's just
end
like you're
you'll end up-
invested, and then you just like you got to do something. So then you're like
Yeah.
absent-mindedly, and then suddenly you're fat.
You'll end up
Yeah,
more
at this point, I'm
videos
just
like Jonas.
yeah, I'm just eating cake to pass the time at this point.
Exactly.
Stress eating.
Stress eating!
I need the
I'm
energy.
not
so
stress
hyped.
eating.
I was so hyped for this session.
I was so invested. I
Zach
didn't
is a little annoying piece of shit. Or is he? See, when you think
Let's
about
talk
Zach,
about this.
Well, I'm glad we went live to that. Speaking of going live to things.
Ooh,
Ticks.
we're back?
Yeah, we're back. Also, hold on.
Are we in black?
Speaking of going live, in a moment, the Motley Misfits will be very much not
I'm
alive.
alive. Yes.
And I guess I'm not part of the Motley Misfits. Shit.
oh, map time. This is a good
Oh,
map.
worse.
I'm
That-
the map. I'm the map.
Oh my god, he used cross
He said
hatching.
he's not gonna die. He told Ian. So.
Where the fuck
Cortez
are
is
we?
Cortez
Oh,
is
there
over
we
there.
I know.
We're so tiny, bro.
Oh, I'm on my Google Doc. Hold on. There we go. Whoa! It's like a giant windshield.
This
Where is
map
he?
looks
Look at my big
suspiciously like my
screen.
Google Doc.
Where is he?
Holy
No!
fuck.
That's so far, Blake. Sorry, that's so far.
Roll a perception check to see if you can spot Zach. There you go.
Wait, time out.
Bruh.
I have to dash?
Yeah.
Nah, no shot.
He's so
I have to
offended.
dash one time just to get to the fucker.
Can
Mm-hmm.
I?
Just once though.
Yes.
I don't know if a battle is about to ensue.
Maybe.
We're trying. We're trying not. But yeah, you can.
But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay,
I'm
good.
gonna
I'm 45 feet away.
proc a few things.
Sure.
That's okay.
Perfectly fine.
Do
I'm
we
gonna
do
use my-
grids here anymore, or
But when we said we're gonna get into position for whatever walks through the door, we could have prepared things
Absolutely, yeah.
as you were. Okay, cool.
Yeah, please let me know if there's anything you want to prepare. I will draw it in front of you with dish. Let's do that.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm 45.
I like Jonas had to be.
No, I was measuring
very
that too.
particular.
standing here?
Oh, okay.
I was measuring that too. Yeah.
I'm standing here.
Yeah.
DM can't
so
stop me.
I'm not preparing anything other than the soul print I have on Ian. That last 1 minute 10 rounds. I checked my dog.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. I was like, where the frick is
Yeah,
Zach?
Cortez. Zach. Yeah, Zach's there.
Right in front of us.
Cortez is over on the right. As you said, he was flanking. You can adjust that
Oh,
position. if
nat
you'd
one.
like.
I'm trying to find myself. I don't know where I am.
I want to do.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
The pings make me go over to that. That's,
Yeah, I
don't
can
remember.
shift
Yeah.
ping.
That's how you do it, bro.
I thought everybody knew that. I thought I
Wow,
said that.
thank you.
Wait,
Finally.
shift
Oh my god, I wanted to know that.
Shift ping moves it to where the DM puts it.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Wow.
But I don't really need it. So
I'm gonna
I knew
I'm gonna
that.
do that so
Well,
many
we all
times.
sucked
Yeah, just
apparently.
Back on Titan.
yeah, we all.
Thank you. Thank you,
I
Master
know
Sensei
that.
DM, sir.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Roll
I didn't.
20
I didn't,
God
I
over
didn't-
here.
I didn't know how to move different abilities between sections until after I had done all of the Monday characters. And then Trey was like, "Yeah, you can just hit the little tab at the top and move it." I'm like,
It's always fun
I
to
know-
learn something new, at least.
I know I said I was gonna flank, but I did not have this in mind. I am.
You
far
can move.
as
You can move
free.
yourself somewhere else
Yeah,
if
he
you'd
said
like
you
to.
can. You
Because
can move
I
it,
just
yeah.
put you there for now.
Okay.
And just to be clear, this blue thing in front of us is
The force field celestial metal barrier.
okay. Okay.
Like if you wanted to oppose the side that Leo's already on, poke you could. And I'm assuming so. This all is empty street.
Yeah. Well,
Like it's
right-
sidewalk?
Right here is because I'll bring it back to the map, the city map for a second. You guys are about on this corner here.
Yeah.
In that area around the doors is a park. Actually, this was one of the spots I realized I fucked up, and that was meant to be green space. On the map is our town park, and I never did it, and I didn't feel like ever changing it.
Okay, great.
It's a park with no
yeah.
grass.
It's just concrete. No, it is a actual green space on the inside of the two roads. Everything on the outside is buildings that are about maybe 2/3 the height of the doors.
I don't know. Is there green space? Because it looks pretty black and bleak to me.
Yeah. And then there are details that are hard to see intentionally of where the Silent Realm layer starts and where the Hell layer starts.
Oh, so those don't just go away. Those are gonna be there, huh?
Yep.
Oh,
I
that's gonna be a
vaguely
pain in
see
the
it now.
ass.
I think.
Yeah, I can see it. Now that you pointed it out, I can see
Yeah.
it.
And like I knew the doors were big, but these are big.
Big.
Yeah, they're big.
Big boys.
You can describe them as much as you want, but
Can I
nothing
prepare something, or is
goes
it too late?
better
No, I
than
said you could
actually
all
saying
prepare
it.
things
And,
as long
like,
as you are stating. it.
Theoretically, we're looking
Right.
at it top down, and its perspective would have wonked it. But keep in mind that these doors are taller than all of the buildings in the city.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This fucking door
Yes.
is
Can I
huge.
prep a last resort?
Yes, go
Real
ahead.
quick,
Boom.
I'm just
Didn't
gonna,
you
I'm
like
just gonna get.
make a promise?
Oh, nice.
Beautiful token.
I hate that he's outside of his border. Fuck you, bitch.
He escaped.
You chaotic motherfucker.
But his wing, but he's
wish
nice
I
enough
could
to let his
escape my
wings still be
border.
in there.
I would like to prepare a backstab and switch sides.
That's so season 2 of you.
I'm actually going to prep nothing because I want action points.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
prep
good.
myself by being in defense mode.
Okie dokie. Is there anything anybody else wants to prep that is not prep something?
Mark
Yes.
shield.
Ashley actually intentionally didn't prep anything. She was like in attack mode when the doors were opening, and then once Zach started speaking, she actually relaxed and was like, oh, "Okay."
Okay.
I have a hard light shield at the ready. It's not out, but
Gotcha.
if
I'm
if
stealth,
this man
so
throws
probably
something
not.
hostile, you know.
Right.
I'm
Hard light
still
shield.
so happy Hard Light exists now.
Every
Can
time
I-
I hear it, it gives me endorphins. I'm not even gonna lie.
Hard light, hard light, hard light. Anyway.
It's amazing.
Can I, real quick? I want to get precog out and also clairvoyance out
Okay.
potentially.
You're able to do so.
Clairvoyance is obviously going to go onto Mop,
Okay.
and then I'm going to give precog to Leo and to who's Ian. Ian Friendo, you get precog.
I miss the days when I got clairvoyance.
All right.
Later, god dang.
Everybody needs to take their turn.
We haven't rolled initiative yet, so you know.
We can talk. We can
Yeah.
talk.
You can talk.
We don't need to roll initiative, right, DM?
Yeah, right. You're right.
Right?
Guys. Yeah. Don't
Not at
don't
the
egg him on,
moment.
Caboodle.
Good. I shoot at him. I plot my Glock instead of shooting at him with something useful.
Mob's gonna speak up.
Okay.
Uh,
What do you say to them?
So, how are we going about this? Are we starting off trying to talk to him, or are we fighting first?
Let me try.
I like that you get right to the point.
You see, he swoops a little closer, and then within an instant, he's about. Let's see. He's about that much closer in a few seconds, and he's about 100 foot higher in the air.
Oh no.
It's not impressive.
He now has angle above the shield.
Zach.
Oh, I see someone's been busy. All of you have been busy.
We heard you've been just as busy in there. We heard about what's going
very.
on.
Oh, have you? Impressive. Very impressive.
Zach, you've seen we're busy, and we've come to you a little different here.
No.
We just want to talk real quick.
It feels so good being out here.
Zach!
Keep it in your pants, buddy.
Oh boy.
Zach, it feels like you need help with something, and it seems like we both can help each other out here.
Oh, and what might that be? Considering the last time I told you to help, you didn't really keep your end of the bargain. No, did you?
We weren't on an even playing field.
Oh, no, yeah. You definitely were at the advantage, having the 4 horsemen and all of you against me. That was definitely very fair. Almost. For you.
Yeah, but we didn't understand some of the things we understand now, Zach.
Oh, what do you understand? What do you understand? Tell me. I'm all ears.
As he gets closer, I'm gonna flicker my eyes to the group for a sec here, and then I'm gonna. Can I bloodshot onto the wall in front of us?
Can, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna bloodshot onto the wall. Ooh,
Yeah,
oops.
don't worry, you're good. You're good.
Can I do something?
Under the wall.
Yeah.
What the
apparently.
fuck is
Alright,
this?
Ash is up to the wall. Arya.
I'm gonna stand here.
Can I don't think I can even get.
I'ma just-
Listen. I'm so sorry.
I want to ask something for clarification,
Mhm.
just so I remember.
Mhm.
Athena, you didn't give. Wait, we already have advantage. Ashley has advantage already, right? Just double check. Okay, cool. Never mind.
Gave
I don't
us
need to do
precog and
anything.
clairvoyance.
You got it.
Okay, cool.
You got it. I'll give her a thumbs up though, being like you're doing great.
Zach, I think we understand a bit more of what you want here.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Someone's making it very hard for you to get that, don't you think?
Yep. I'm looking right at them.
It's not us though.
Oh.
We can help you get what you, want.
can?
Zach.
Oh, you can help me get what I want. You know so little, and it's so hilarious to me every time.
I didn't think it would be this hard to convince you to take
No.
down someone who's causing more chaos than you, huh?
No! You're barking up the
Ashley?
wrong tree.
Am I?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll a defense dodge or toughness, please.
No. Fuck.
How do we?
This is why I moved.
Yeah.
Run.
Okay. 51.
What did he do?
You see his. There's a
It's
glow.
okay, we can keep
Very quickly,
talking.
there's a blackish, like maroon colored glow as he just fires it out at Ashley very quickly. Not unpredictable, though.
Perfectly fine. Come on, Zach.
He hits you.
Oh, he does hit.
Does he hit?
Ah.
Does he though?
He would.
Like, does he?
I mean, does he intake something?
I do have a
Yeah,
question.
you can let him hit me.
I'm just gonna.
I need a couple.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Are you
I
sure?
need a couple points. I
No,
need a couple points.
no.
I need a couple points.
This ain't gonna be a
Like,
couple.
looking at
Points.
Ashley.
Do you remember the last time this happened?
My healers are right behind me. I can take a bunch of masochist points with this. I can load up that damage. Like, it could be good.
You know,
We'll
our
go on,
tokens-
Jonas. What were you
I
gonna
mean,
say?
ultimately, it's your
I
decision.
just
We
wanna
can't.
make sure
We can't.
Yeah.
Ian knows that I have imposed disadvantage against Zach.
Okay. It still hits.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Even with
Did you
disadvantage,
know
it
our
still
tokens
hits?
together
Against
make
my
us
51? So I have to roll higher than an 18?
Yeah. He rolled really well, too.
Yeah, I mean.
Why
if
do
he
you have
rolls an
to
18,
roll
it's
well?
I
fine.
mean,
Huh?
I just a reminder that the
trying to
first
see
time we
what
fought, he
level
just
he is.
deleted us with
Well,
one
because
hit.
we were weak. We are up to par with most Desire Demons right now.
I mean, we're like 10 levels more, yeah.
It's fine. I was just gauging the situation here. It's fine.
Yeah, no,
13
you're not allowed to.
I think.
You're not allowed to be
Yeah,
touched.
Ian can gauge the situation.
Okay.
So,
I can't
Hard Light
control you,
Shield
that's fine,
pops.
Don't worry.
Along with my.
Okay.
I'll still yell out my "Come on, Zach!"
As
with
Ian kind of jumps in front with the shield.
shielding me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much health does the shield have? It's half your health, I believe, correct?
I believe so. Let me double check. Where is it? Where is it?
Not there.
Yes, half of my max HP. So, got 2240, sir.
Okay. You take 497 damage to the shield.
Okay,
Huh.
not
That's
bad.
it.
Well, that wasn't bad.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's
yeah.
one of his hits. He probably has a fuck ton of action points. He
Yeah,
can
that's
probably
probably
do a
his
lot of
one
those in
action
succession.
point.
Yeah, exactly.
You said 400?
Okay. Yeah, 497.
Okay.
Okay.
Zach, we already know that you can't do it alone. We already know you can't even do it with the people who've been helping you. You could use some extra help.
Oh. You really haven't gotten it into your dumb skull yet, have you? I'm not alone.
No, you're not.
She's on her way.
Oh no.
Roll initiative.
Oh no.
This is not what I wanted to happen.
This is exactly how I expected it to happen.
This is like the number one thing we did not want.
Another one.
But it's not gonna work because they're not actually
And they
ever
were
gonna work
roommates.
together. But that's the thing though. They are actually never gonna work together. This is actually, wait a minute. This might be the best duo to duo because they're not gonna help each other out, genuinely. Whatever they're gonna try to do here, even if they have the same idea, it's not gonna work out because they're so self-centered in whatever the fuck is going on in each other's brains here. It's not gonna work. They might be their own downfall. They might be their own downfall.
I hear everything
what
you're
were we talking
saying,
about?
but it's equally as likely that they're both desperate and insane, and they're gonna try to take us out first.
But they won't. No, that's fine. You're right. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm genuinely saying that it's gonna actually be harder for them to do what they want to do right now because they're gonna be stepping on each other's toes. They don't know how not to. They really don't. Each of them, like individually.
Let's just
That's actually insane. Also, so many of us have same initiatives.
so weird.
Hello.
5, 5, 3, 3, 1, 1. Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought Enrique was gonna go last.
Imagine rolling.
I like how you
an
roll a
80.
4.
Yeah, imagine rolling an 80 and still getting clapped.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna go second.
Ian always goes first.
Unless God or War.
God or
God of
Gabrielle.
War. God of War.
God of War.
Not
So-
sponsored.
So do we get to
Rag.
hire Kratos? Do we
I don't
get
know if that would be-
That would be really helpful,
It'd
actually.
probably be really helpful. I still don't know if that would be a good thing long term.
True, true.
But that's a problem for later me.
But regardless, Ian, it's your turn.
All right. Here we go. It's the final confrontation of this season.
Oh.
So, I'm going to make the genius play of asking a question first.
Mhm.
So, you said that he was up in the air, getting range for above the shield, correct?
He is 500 feet in the air. Yeah.
If we just like scooted a bit closer, would that help?
Everybody to the shield.
Yeah.
He would not have to move very far, but yeah.
Well, it's his turn next, so I guess that doesn't really help much. So here's the plan. First, I would like to move myself and Ashley back down to a. No, that's a horrible idea. What I'm gonna do is I would like to move Ashley and myself back down a little bit. Just down to like here.
Okay. You can put yourselves there.
He can absolutely grab me.
But also, I would like to try and space everyone out a little bit. Because we're very AoEable right now.
What? No.
And if I remember the last time we fought him, he AoE'd us.
No, he just AoE'd like half of you, because the other half was already dead.
Yeah, but I remember. So
You
I would
remember.
I would like to make us less AoEable,
Okay.
if you will.
I give everybody 15 feet of movement to move wherever you want.
All right, guys, let's coordinate this. You're very AoEable right now.
Even though Ian did just grab me down, I will, if I can, go back to Athena.
You turned me upside down.
I've been really
doing
having
a
an
hit
inner
damage.
debate whether I want to play defense or
Right.
offense.
That's what I'm, like, really thinking of right now.
So
So
I guess for now I'm gonna put myself.
I'm gonna
in
play
front.
hard defense right now.
Okay, I'm gonna put myself probably.
I mean, I'm always on defense, so.
Zeta, could you like meet me halfway? Fuck.
Guys, AoEs.
Sorry, let me zoom in because I can't fucking move.
Oh yeah.
It's so precise.
Figure out where it
Yeah,
is.
as long as you're close to your speed, I'm fine with it.
It's like there. Okay.
Alright. How close are you,
A
Ian?
ruler.
I want to
speed
stay
or
within
specifically
60
just
feet
15?
of people.
Cullen,
Hmm?
close to our speed, or you're giving us 15 movement?
Use 15 for now, but like whenever you're needing to move, as long as it's very close-ish to that 15 feet, you're more than welcome to like.
I am already far away
I would
anyway.
imagine.
Yeah,
I would
15.
imagine we're doing this because at the end of the day, this is a big ass map.
Yeah, there was
So-
no way to scale this and actually have a grid because
Right,
to make
right.
the grid the right size, I would have had to make this so big all of our PCs would crash instantly.
Yes, yes.
Um,
I know exactly what you're dealing with. That's what.
So I went with the no grid because we need the space and the doors are big, you know, because
If only
this is a
Roll20
football
were less intense.
This is a football field length, right here.
Chocolate cake is going away.
Okay. So how many action points did that take? Would you say?
I will say 2.
Cool.
Drop
I'm
down,
down to
move
the
everybody up.
peasantry number.
Peasant numbers.
The next thing I will do for my next trick, I am going to I'm gonna just make sure that I'm in a good spot, and then that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
Where's the best spot here?
Right there, right over here.
That would maybe for some people, but not for me.
Oh dang.
I don't think you took damage, but you take 307 healing.
Hell
Yeah, it hit his shield. So.
Does my shield heal?
No.
No.
Damn.
Damn.
No ability upgrade?
No. Fuck you. No.
Yeah, when we level up.
I'd like my aura to affect hard light shields.
No.
And I am
9.
going to hold a. Can I hold a mode switch? Is that allowed?
Is it an action point?
Technically, yes.
Then yes.
Hell yeah.
What are you holding it for?
I guess that's difficult. I'll just react. That's my turn.
Okay. That will bring us to Zach's turn.
Also, I like that we moved out of the way of the AoE guys. Really good.
We only have 15 feet.
Not that much.
15 feet was really tiny on this.
I
we
feel
actually-
more comfortable.
Activate your
did-
teleporters.
We did spread out.
Yeah, we
I
really
feel
did
more
not
comfortable in the
You know,
fact
I
that
really like.
I didn't move.
Actually, we spread out better, but what we did do is we lined ourselves up right here.
Oh no.
Listen, this ain't no checkers.
We're about to get
fine.
skewered.
Nah, it's fine.
He's not gonna come from that direction. Not yet.
He's literally over there.
Okay, he's gonna do that. And then
Hmm.
was-
Who could have predicted this?
Let's start this off strong. Ooh, okay.
So you see that he puts out an arm towards you, and his whole arm swirls in this magenta, pink, purple fire, as like these dark, almost souls swirl around it. He doesn't release it. Instead, at the same time, you saw him flick his tail in the direction of Monroe, who is prepping to move. And Monroe freezes and locks up.
Great.
Uh-oh.
That ends his turn.
Come on.
Fuck.
Jeffrey's turn.
Because he sees Leo as the biggest threat right now, which is true. It's the reason we have Leo around.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do what I do best. So I'm gonna quickly activate my super suit armor, and I'm gonna go 135 feet in front of everybody.
Okay.
So right about there.
Yeah, right there.
Literally Iron Man.
And it's actually way cooler because my cape flies out behind me to stabilize, and I use both my greaves.
It's more Magneto.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And when I get up to him, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out. I think that you're not prepared for what we got. I wouldn't recommend doing this. We can talk. And
Very good. That's nice.
I'm gonna just throw out a heavy hailstorm because why not?
Okay.
Oh wait, nope, I can't do that. I'm gonna throw out a regular hailstorm.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because of the action point. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Regular has a higher DC, so it's still a cool thing.
Yes.
Less damage.
He
Which
takes
is good.
half damage regardless, right? Half damage on success. Okay.
Yeah, half damage on a success.
Okay, so he
full
takes
damage on
he
a
takes
fail.
half of it. You see that his large tail flicks up in front of him and swipes the majority of them out of the way, but a couple kind of nick the tail, his shoulder a little bit, but block the vital areas.
We couldn't touch him last time we fought him, right?
No, you didn't even have a chance. Like he was
Yeah.
one-shotting all of you. You guys were rolling about
nothing
30 to
was gonna
40
hit him.
below his rolls.
So,
Now you see that first attack that gets sent towards him.
And just to piss him off, I'm gonna really quickly cool the metal.
Gotcha. You see they start to steam and freeze the wounds a little bit.
Ooh, definitely been busy.
As the end of Jeffrey's turn, he's going to use a legendary action. He's going to move up to Monroe.
No.
He's going to grab him, which Monroe cannot save against.
no.
I'm gonna use a heroic action.
Okay.
I believe at this level we can use it as a reaction to save somebody, yes?
Yes. Save
Correct.
one person.
Okay, I'm gonna Iron Coffin him and throw him behind the shield over this way.
Okay. I need you to roll an athletics with the advantage and the +7 that comes with it.
Okay.
Okay. You see that you coffin him, easy enough. You see as you go to throw it away, he palms the coffin. His
Fine,
weak,
taking up his time.
non-toned form, it just grabs it with as much strength as you've seen Mop still.
No. If you want to throw him somewhere, you'll have to catch his corpse.
And you see his tongue extends out of his mouth, and pierces through the coffin.
I have a question, DM sir.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
May I react?
You may.
So, I would like to quick dash second reaction protect.
Okay.
And the way I'm gonna justify the protect is you said that he opens his mouth and he throws the tongue out, right?
Uh-huh.
If I were to just move his head a little bit, he would miss.
Yeah, possibly.
That's what I would like to do.
Okay.
And then I'm also just like on his face.
Yeah. Go ahead and move yourself right up next to him.
Hey, buddy.
And you see that, what ability is this? Does he have to make a roll against you, or what is happening here?
Quick dash is just for the movement.
Mm-hmm.
And protect does not have a save.
Gotcha. Okay. Can you roll the protect? I just want to see. I'm making sure I'm on the same page and know what I'm doing.
So,
Disadvantage on attacks.
it would
attack
either be-
movements. Gotcha.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just to confirm, am I within 4 of his roll against mine?
Within 4. Let's see. Yes. Wait, 48, 49. Yes, you are within 4.
Could I use Stronger Will?
I will allow it for this time. I would prefer usually before we move on a little bit in the future if possible. But yes, you are able to use a Stronger Will, and that would allow him to not pierce through it. So Ian, if you wanted to move back in this case, you could. But that would, because Jeffrey was able to do that, I'm allowing it since something semi-new, and we're just getting into the start of combat, allowing him to do that.
I actually like my position up here.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind.
You can stay there then. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Okay. And that ends his legendary action. It's now
That's one of them.
It's now Seamus's turn.
Hey
That's
Jeffrey,
so rude.
did you take any damage?
No.
Cool, you get 307 healing.
Is he within range?
Oh, you know what? I don't think he is. I'm just so
Yeah, he's
used
like
to the
a-
smaller.
I know.
Never mind. You don't get any healing, loser.
Okay.
So you see Seamus just gets
Oh,
all
God.
of a sudden starts getting really big.
Oh, hi.
And he turns into this like wall of what seems to be like a mixture of like an armadillo and a rhino. But it has these
An
long
armadino.
armadino. Armadinopus, as it has long arms that he's able to grapple and move things at anything that comes close, and he's protecting everyone behind him at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love a changeling.
Okay, well, another legendary action.
Ah.
Ian.
Hey,
what's up?
Did Ambrose take any or not? Did Seamus take any damage?
No.
Doesn't matter. I don't think he did my aura. No, he's not.
Ian, I need you to make a mental or speech, and yes, this does. I believe this cuts through, unless you are immune to chaotic fear.
Chaotic fear. Let me look at my resistances.
Are you immune to fear specifically at all?
Would you look at that? It says nothing of that.
Nothing about fear at all either.
I mean, my damage immunities are poison and disease, and then cold, fire, psychic, radiant. Oh wait, psychic? Does that count to anything?
No, because this is specifically a fear effect. So unless you have a specific resistance to fear,
What does sanity give me?
let's see, roll sanity again, because it might give you a bonus, I believe.
I'm looking it up on the
Or
Google
look,
Doc.
yeah, look on the dock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sanity.
Cut back to Jonah saying, "I have an encyclopedic knowledge of my character abilities."
Yeah, but you're talking about fear, which is not something that comes up often.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
teasing.
I can make that argument later.
Mental note, mental note.
Okay, it doesn't say anything specifically. Now, however, I would like to take you to court really quickly, and we can hash out this thing. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
It says, no one can read his mind. He'll always know what thoughts are his versus what are being forced upon him. Now, can we make the stretch that fear is a thought being forced
if you're
upon him?
imposing fear onto someone,
Well,
is it
let me ask this.
right?
These are not Zach's thoughts. These are Ian's thoughts that he is pulling forward.
So, force
entire
I
argument
see what you're saying.
dismantled.
Wait,
the
wait,
jury
wait.
rules.
He's causing you to be scared.
Okay,
he's
let's
not
hear
putting
your
fear
rebuttal.
In you. That's good. That's good.
But he's manipulating my mind in a way, correct?
Yes, but they are not his thoughts. They're your thoughts.
Yes, but I do have a plus 15 against all attacks that attempt to control his mind.
Okay, so go ahead and I need to make a
Very
mentor speech
good.
with a plus 15.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Court adjourned.
44 plus 15.
That
That's
plus
a
plus
59.
15. Yeah, that's easily
59.
easily saves as you see. What's something that Ian is definitely
you
afraid
sane
of?
people. Ooh,
Clowns.
Clown.
God.
Losing his emotions.
Oh yeah. That's a big one. Oh yeah. Being back where he started, having
Slow.
everything he's worked for, not
Reset.
be for nothing, you know.
Being factored.
And I will
Not
say-
having what he's got.
For a
Ugh.
second there, as he is trying to fight this, he hears people screaming for him to help. Ashley, Ambrose in particular. But it's almost like you're in a dream. You want to. But Ian, in this dream, he doesn't feel any way about it. They could die. It wouldn't mean anything to him. And then he cuts through it. That ends
Rude.
Zach's legendary reaction. Okay.
Second
I
legendary.
want my
action?
money back.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Ambrose's turn.
He's probably only got like 7 more
Oh.
this
I
turn.
know, right? But
I
like,
hate
listen,
how
let him
you're
do it.
so
Yeah,
ready.
that's right.
All right, let me Jesus, everything is so laggy. Alright, I can get like over there. I'm gonna stand here. How? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, that's great! Alright, let me... Everything's just laggy, sorry. Softening Field!
Okay.
Use 3 action points. Everybody takes half damage within 120 feet of me until my next turn.
Okay.
Oh my god, does that stack with Jeffrey's
I
aura?
think it does, yeah.
Yay.
So you'll
Very
take
good.
half damage
Alright.
first from Ambrose, and then we'll take any reduction.
May I also use this as a point in time to say, don't blow everything this fight?
Yeah. Please do not blow everything.
Also,
I
those of
am
us who
not
still
putting
have, this is actually just in campaign in general question. Those of us who still have our inspiration should use them, Cullen, because we won't have them next season.
You should use them, not because you won't have them next season, it's because I'm going to give you 2 more, regardless, for the start of next season.
Start of
Nice.
next season? Okay, cool.
Yay!
now.
So you might as well
Now,
use them
boys.
for this point at some
Joke's
point before
on
the
you,
session ends.
I got 0.
Man, Colin's really like, please don't die yet.
Well,
Not this fight.
one of
Not
you
this
could
fight.
die, but that means
No.
that person doesn't get to play season 6 at all.
No!
No, I'm...
Okay, Colin's like, preferably don't die
If
this fight.
someone's gonna die, Zune can die, and then we'll bring Jacob back in.
No!
No, I just told him. I just told Ambrose.
I'm not allowed. I'll get grounded.
By who? Peter?
Thank you.
I will ground him.
By
Okay.
Ian.
No, I'll also ground him.
You're grounded in
also
real
think
life.
we all-
Okay,
Jonas will ground him in D&D.
That's it.
Okay.
We'll never trust
I-
the
Alright,
D&D
so...
again.
You're softening
no,
field.
that's... Yeah, so that's 3 action points.
Mhm.
So I still have 3 left, but I don't really have anything that
Is there anything
I
you
want
wanted to
to do.
hold, just in case? 'Cause
Yeah,
you can hold
the
something for
main
reaction.
thing that I wanted to do was get that half damage on Leo because I don't want him dead.
Right
so,
now, it's save Leo.
yeah,
not
that's
something
the
y'all
main
expect
reason I
to.
have that out.
It's almost
Yeah.
like Zach is chaotic.
But
It's just weird that he was
I will
different.
hold a healing touch on my friendly armadillo friend if he gets hit.
Gotcha. You're able to do so. That brings us to Arya.
Last resort.
Okay, sorry, I'm about to break that prompt. No.
You know what? Fine, I'll break mine too.
Oof.
Just don't do it in desperation. You're good. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're right. This is determinate. No,
Determination and contemplation.
And death.
Exactly. Well, I don't know if Ashley does. If I look at Ashley, does she look like she still wants to talk to this man? Or
There's
are we
it's
still on the
same-
persuasion route?
It's the same grit that she had on her face when we were going up against Narcissa. It's very much the I'm in an action pose. I'm gonna fuck this bitch up, but I need to talk to this person because there isn't any other way out of this.
Fair. You know what? I'm gonna try something. You know what? Let's do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna do a heavy screech.
Okay. On Ambrose, right?
Yeah, no.
I mean, it won't do anything
Wait,
anyways.
Yeah, they're all friendly. Unless she doesn't consider you an ally anymore.
Dun dun dun.
Darn it! Actually,
Arya
no, this will
with
work
the
better.
backstab.
I'm gonna move a little bit up. I'm gonna pop out my wings so I can fly. I'm gonna
Okay.
just appear a little below
Okay.
so I can go into this thing. Perfect. That's exactly what I need. So I lied. I'm not gonna do a screech. I'm gonna do a heavy sound call.
Okay. Gotcha. Centering it on Zach, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. See. So dodge
And I also
movement.
forgot to take off my safe sounds. Oops. I'm gonna do that before I accidentally try and roll.
Okay. You see that you try to throw that in there, and you see that he kind of is able to kind of move just enough throughout the sound where he doesn't seem to take any damage.
Oh.
But it seems like he definitely tried to avoid it and just was like, I'll tank the hit. It's like, no, I actually don't want to get hit by that.
Can I say something quick? So after that attack, she's gonna shout like, "If I can do some damage to you, imagine what we could do together with Thea."
Okay. We'll get to that in a
that'll be
second.
the end of my turn. Yeah. Leo,
Okay, let's see if Leo can make the save. No, Leo's still
God damn it, buddy.
No!
Leo has consistently rolled shit in battle all the time in Monday and Wednesday. When he's supposed to be this badass dude, he rolls 3 and 4. He still usually hits, but he rolls 3s and 4s. Okay, after Leo's turn, he's gonna use another legendary action. He is going to. He's going to attempt to Death's Tongue Ian.
I am not into that.
I need you to make a dodge save.
He's gonna tongue Ian?
Yep. Ooh, very close. But Ian does make the save, and he is not insta.
Great.
Good.
Yeah, he can only do that. He can only do that like every turn.
You want to roll the dice?
Okay, that will end his legendary action. It is now Athena's turn. I guess if you need a moment while you're thinking, he'll respond to Arya, quickly saying, "Imagine how much I could do with her."
Look how much you failed already.
I already asked you if you wanted the help. That is the whole reason we're doing this, bitch! That's fine.
Whatever, we'll talk shit about it when it's our
I just love
turn.
it because it shows that he's also still a little fucking dumb.
I mean, that's kind of a character trait, so.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Is Monroe still in the coffin right now? Or no?
Yes. As of right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will mention I can drop it as a free action.
Does it have to be on your turn or
Just
just
whenever.
any-
Whenever.
action?
It is a free action.
I guess technically
no,
it would be a free reaction.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. First of all, Clairvoyance is still up, so that's fine. I am going to give precog. I'm going to switch it around. I'm going to do 2 precogs.
Okay.
So the people are going to get that. I'm going to give it to Leo and Ian because they are right there right now. But then I'm also going to yell at Jeffrey to drop it.
Okay. I do.
And
Monroe
I'm going
starts
to
fall as well.
attempt. I'm attempting here. I'm going to move person.
Okay.
Oh no, it's 75 feet. He's way out of range.
Just go behind the armadillo puss.
Wait, how many
Fine,
action
I
points do you
got
have left?
I have. Precog is only 1.
I think you might be able to dash. Dash is only 2.
Dash.
Yeah.
Because she just using
Dash.
2 energy to cost to do 2 precogs instead of 1
Yes.
energy
Actually-
cost.
So for I roughly here is 45 feet for me, and then from 45, he would be in range. I actually just need to move once.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move like just underneath the armadillo.
Okay.
Ish, around there, just so like right there, so I can see him. And I think he's still in range. Please tell me he's still in range. Fuck, he's not in range. He was in range. Hold on.
Well, you
I
were
will dash.
inside Seamus.
Oh yeah. I will, then I will dash just to get that extra. What?
I know what I said.
I'm just making sure I have
Let's
this
measure
correct.
again. Yep, there you go.
Yay!
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to pull Leo straight to me.
Okay.
And do I have anything? Do I have anything?
Leo weighs
that-
more than 500 pounds. No, I'm kidding.
Imagine.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
Leo's a fat ass.
I do like to imagine that this scene plays out like a movie, like a sports movie, where we both nod at each other and it just plays out perfectly.
And then I'm also going to, because that wasn't too much. Sorry, just trying to make sure I'm keeping track of energy. I'm going to give Ian. Wait, now just because I want to give him all.
6 action points.
Oh no! Yeah, no, it would be.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm stupid. Don't worry about it.
No, you're all good. All good.
I forgot about the dash. So yeah, I'm done. Athena's just gonna hold on to Leo
Okay.
and bring him behind her. Can she bring
At
him
the
behind?
end of your turn, it becomes Mop's turn.
Alrighty.
Funny how that works.
Okay. Let's do this. A question: How do my Moonlia forms work? Do I have to roll anything to keep them up, or do I?
There
am
should
I
be
just
an
able to keep?
ability on it when you roll. If you roll the unlocked form, I believe on your sheet. No,
he's
that's
blowing
Tempest
the
form.
load.
Well, no, I mean like not just like the Moonlia in general, but like all the forms.
All the forms. I think they're on your silver forms sheet. Some of them. I think the Tempest form is the
They
only one
are.
that's fucking weird. But
They just don't mention whether or not I have like a limit on them or not.
Tempest form you don't, but you have Steinar Stevenson HP. There's no limit because that one and the cat form don't go into Silver Mop at all.
Okay. That's fine.
Demonic has its own stats and stuff like that, as well as the unlocked form, as well as Celestial, because they're much more powerful. It seems like, in a sense, the other forms are lower level.
Makes sense. All right. I'm gonna start off as in a Tempest form. Let's see. We're going to use to get into sight. Sorry, I'm still rummaging through this. Storm jump. Going to move. Say like right here. And I'm going to. Yeah, perfect. I don't know why I had to roll that. Or check. Use a heavy lightning bolt.
Okay. Okay, heavy lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make a thing here. So I have a question. Does Steinar Stevenson want to kill Zach?
No.
Okay.
He is a creature of habit more so than Thea doing all that. So not really.
Okay.
He was kind of on the mindset of trying to work with him.
So he makes the save, but half damage is still like 2,500 plus something, and he only had 2,000 HP.
Oh!
So Mop, you see you turn. You see he's like looking at Ian, and all of a sudden, he's like looked at Arya, and then he sees.
Very good.
He lands
Nice,
and
nice, nice,
hits the ground hard, holes in his wings, smoking. He's like,
Ah,
his,
very, very good.
you see like one of his wings is mostly gone. It's just this charred mess.
Mop looks surprised.
This is not supposed to happen yet.
Oh god, it's not even his final thought.
I was about hold on. And that's one of my oh wait, actually I'm in Steiner. And that's one of my weaker forms. Try to mess with us, and you're gonna get burned.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Guess that's one of my weakest forms.
Oh boy.
I guess none of you have ever met an exalted desire demon.
Exalted.
I don't even know what exalted means.
You see as he raises upwards.
I know what it means.
And you see that as he stands
the
up,
writer over here has to remind
you
us.
watch the shoulder bone move out of his skin, and the other one, and it's the carcass. He just leaves it on the ground as his skeleton pushes up to a standing position again.
And he really is a snake.
And then that fire, that lighter, more reddish fire, starts to swirl around him until it forms a new body around him. And you can see the skeleton, the skull, the horns go around him. And it's a very good contrast to the gods you saw earlier today. His power just jumped to near theirs. I'm just feeling his.
Now, while I'm waiting for some friends, you should probably go deal with yours.
You see, he grabs these two strands.
These two what?
These white strands out of nothing.
Oh, the weave.
Yeah, that's why I wanted a confirmation.
He throws them to the side. I need everybody to make an ingenuity, mental, or speech. Just everybody roll it. There will be some stipulations and things based off of skills you've obtained. But this seemingly
Ingenuity,
extending.
mental, or speech?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go! Let's go!
Ooh, both you and
Ooh.
Athena.
Okay.
Well,
Is
that's
this
about the best
a
I can do without an at 20.
Is this a mental effect or no?
Ingenuity, mental, or speech. Just roll for now, and I'll go through at a time to
Gotcha.
run the stipulation and expectation or exceptions. Okay. Is everybody rolled?
Not yet. Sorry, I'm reviewing things. Okay. Making sure.
God, I'm gonna fucking use my inspiration to reroll that.
You also have. Wait. No, you're not in range. Yeah, no.
Yeah, this would be the time to use inspiration if you need it. Because this might be some of the last things we do.
Do you think
my
I
inspiration
need to
didn't
do
help
that?
me, so it's fine.
Oof.
Even if I roll lower, I can still go with the higher.
Yeah, I don't have my inspiration.
Yeah, if you use your inspiration and you roll something and it goes lower, you'll
Yes,
just take the higher of the two.
Okay. I'm gonna do it in nonetheless. Oh, cool.
Same. Oh my god, we both.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
sure, I'll use mine again.
Yeah, might as well. No, doesn't hurt anything.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
So going
Don't say
down
that.
the list, Athena technically, or no, sorry, Arya. I got a little bit confused. Arya fails, and she does not have any abilities that would counter this. Ian, you rolled a 44.
49 actually. I have
49,
advantage because I'm in defense
advantage.
mode.
That's
plus
right. So it's a natural
recon.
20 plus 15 anyway. So you are fine. Ashley rolled 29, but re-roll 29. Ashley, you are a desire demon, and you are I'm trying to calculate some things because yours is a little bit up in the air. Ashley, you are affected by this, but I'm writing a note down that will come up later.
Okay.
Oh, I have precog.
I will keep that in mind.
Oh, you do have precog.
Yeah, you have precog.
Actually, I don't think you do. It's just Ian and Leo, if I was not mistaken.
It did get switched.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, did it? Because I remember.
What I'm saying
Ian
is, yes, it got switched to Ian and
Yeah.
Leo.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because they were the nearest,
On
and I
her
didn't
turn.
want him to do
Okay.
anything while he was going back to me.
Gotcha. Athena just makes the save outright.
Skip it.
Jeffrey, you have what's your ability again? That remind me. Harbor No Dark.
This is the only thing that could possibly apply.
Okay.
But it might not apply.
So you'd have advantage and the plus 15.
Great.
For yours, which makes it. Where's your save go? Okay. 38 plus 15.
Math is hard.
53. You fail.
And I already used my reaction, right? This isn't.
Yeah, it has not been your turn yet.
Fuck.
But
Alright.
you could use your last resource of that if you wanted to, because this is a kind of a special turn here.
I mean, if I
didn't
can
think
use
my
Stronger
turn yet.
Will, I absolutely will.
You will.
Will.
So you save. Barely. Okay. That will bring us over to Ambrose. What
All right.
ability you have? Because I know you have something that also does something.
Yeah, it's not quite what Jeffrey
I think it
has.
lowers
Mine,
their DC, right?
Yeah, they have a minus 22. Their attack has disadvantage, and my save has advantage.
So 47 minus 22. So bring it down to you save because of that.
Hell yeah.
Cortez, with Sound Mind activated, you fail.
Dang.
Mhm.
I don't know if firewall rejection could help at all.
Not in this case, unfortunately.
That's fine.
But I'm also writing a little bit of a stipulation on yours as well. Mop rolled a 25. I believe you have some ability here as well. I think it's your
I have
your
the-
shade ability, your shadow.
Yeah, my nightmare. Wait, where'd it go?
Think-
This one, and I don't think this one actually counts because I'm not exactly sure what this is, but that's or what ability that would be.
Gotcha,
But
True Heart. So we're adding a plus 10 to this, but the Nightmare form has a asterisk, kind of like Ashley and Cortez. What did you roll? 25, so 35 only. Yes, Mop fails this as well, but he also has an asterisk here. Okay, that brings us to that's everybody actually. So
Did he know I was here, by the way?
no, but you were in the radius as.
Oh, it's a radius thing. Gotcha.
It's a huge radius, as I'm going to describe. But remind me, who saved?
Me.
Dina, Ian.
I think I'll just type it in chat.
Yeah, just type your name if you saved.
I literally went through all that and completely forgot everything I just said. I know Ashley, Cortez, and Mop are my specials.
And I got out because of a cheaty technicality.
That's fine.
We take that W.
Oh, it's not trying to give out mass casualties.
Okay, and then so it's just Ashley, Cortez, and Mop that failed, correct? But they have my.
You guys got this then, right?
Can
Yeah,
I?
Arya
Since
failed
I'd
as well,
still.
too.
I don't know if this will do any damage, but I did want to end my turn switching into celestial form after dealing the damage.
You can definitely do that. You're
'Cause I don't wanna-
swapping to it as it swaps over. You're now in the celestial form. So yeah, Ashley, Cortez, and Mop are my specials. Arya failed. Ian saved, correct?
Yeah.
Ambrose, Athena, and Jeffrey. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's 4 and 4. I will say.
Oh boy.
Seamus failed. And Leo failed.
Ha!
I precogged Leo. Did
Leo
it
failed
help?
even with the demon plus.
Yeah, he had a demon plus. He rolled a 1.
And precog.
He rolled a
So-
1 at advantage, and he rolled a 2.
I will say,
Oh
you can re-roll.
You can re-roll. Let me see. Oh my god, that was almost another 1. because of the re-roll, he saves. It was teetering on a 1, and it went to a 19. It went to a 19. Thank you for reminding.
Ooh.
That's actually really big.
Let's go!
Thank God you were in the radius.
Good.
Brother.
Thanks for Athena to move him closer.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. Marking things down so I don't forget them. That's too bad.
Cheers.
Anarugi is completely unaffected by this.
So it's gotta be a soul.
It's like it's his
Yeah, but you
patron.
guys
His patron is the
are
Weaver.
Oh.
This is a Weaver attack.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because I was like, I am curious on what it is.
So, as
Pop
this
and weave,
happens,
pop and weave.
the whole world, it almost looked like you put a red filter over everything. Everything is awful colors of red. It's almost like being in the Silent Realm, but it's all red. And then for Ashley, your vision goes this dark red, and you hear Ashley start to Cortez, your vision gets red, your systems start glitching out, and you hear Cortez start to laugh as well. Mop, you flash into celestial form, and then all of a sudden, your wings, your glow, they go red. Your vision blurs. There's this red hatred for a second starts to take over you. Then you see Mop start to laugh as well. And then Arya, your vision goes red. You start to laugh, this sing-songy laugh. And it almost seems to meet a chorus of hundreds of laughs around the city. Thousands of laughs. For those of you that failed, all of a sudden you feel the urge to fight whoever's closest to you.
Yes!
Oh
No.
boy.
But then another flash of white,
Oh,
and then black,
Seamus failed.
and Zach is gone. And that, with that in mind, that is where we'll end this season. As the
I didn't even get a
whole
turn.
city of
I didn't even
Arbel,
get a turn either. Don't worry, we're
as
not
the
the
whole
OGs.
city of Arbel is turning on itself.
Oh god, his chaos aura came out, guys, just like the misery aura.
Fuck.
All right, well, you guys, thank you so much for playing this season.
I should have killed him. Why?
Every time.
Every single time that you don't kill someone, you get punished.
It's never
You-
actually.
Yeah, you think you would learn by now.
This is a common tech for silver mop mains, and it's not optimal.
Every time it's should have aimed for the head.
Maybe
I
one
can't.
time
I just
you-
watched that movie the other day.
Aim for the
You really
goddamn
just-
head, idiot.
You literally just learned through a vision.
Either
that
way,
sometimes
you
gotta aim
guys
for the
It's
head.
did
we
fucking
literally
amazing.
talked about trying to convince him to join our side. I'm going to
you're all
stick
good.
with
You're
that plan
100%
until it
all
switches.
good.
I was irritated that if this were any other character, he'd be dead.
So would Thea.
Except for Vinny.
So, regardless, thank you guys for playing again. I will give you updates
Yes.
on when we will be back. You guys did
Woo.
fantastic for these last
Yeah.
couple episodes. Thank you so much for putting in that time of hard work and effort. I really do appreciate it. Don't know exactly when, because I do want to do a lot of different things. As you've seen, I've been making some art. Some people have seen some little sneak peeks already. But we'll pick up. Thanks everybody else for watching, and we'll
Yeah!
Bye, everybody.